Hello everybody, it is Voltage and we are here with some more Pokerogue. Hello, welcome in. I already sent the Discord on time today, did that pretty nicely. I was just like polishing things up. I got my intro done for the video ready so I can just export this when we're done, all looking very smooth. Hello Burmy, hello Dial. Saw some of this pre-chat. It is actually not 3 p.m. for me. It's actually 1 p.m. right now. Sometimes I start at 3, but that'd be 2 hours later for you guys. So right now it's 1 p.m. EST. But hello. And also, second comment, what is this Volt LARP RPGs? I understand why Burmy was a LARPer. What did I do to be considered a LARP? That's the second time I've heard that. I don't think I'm on the LARP train. I think I know what I'm talking about. What's up with that? Hello, Cooper. Hello, Bushy Boy. Hello, Deep Sea. Mike's a little low. No, it's the same as normal. Hello, Katakuri. Yeah, thank you, Bushy Boy. Yeah, no, I mean, no need to thank me. This is like my, earliest normal time. Hello, Foxy. I want to get it knocked out at a good time today, so I'm gonna get it cooked. Got another busy day in the evening. Not as busy as it could be. I work the weekend. I will stream Sunday because I get off early Sunday. And I will not stream Saturday. I'm going to take a day off streaming Saturday. So, that is what's coming up. Hello, Geek. So, yeah, no stream tomorrow. Sunday stream. I don't know if it's probably not Pokerogue, actually. Sunday stream is probably going to be, Digimon. Or actually, yeah, it's either Digimon or it's going to be Talk On. I might stream. I'm not supposed to. But Stellar Arcade is coming back, and the Marvel Rivals Talk On is having a beta this weekend, the last open beta. I did do a video on it. I mentioned yesterday. I'm going to do another video on it as well. But I am going to do another video on it, but I don't know if we're streaming it. We may or may not. It's really going to be up to him. I know he's been kind of leaning towards streams over videos lately. I'm not too sure what the pipeline plan is for him. But we shall see what I do with it. I don't know. Because, my question is, can I withstand a whole stream of playing Talk? I don't know. I might lose my mind 1v1ing. And I really am bad at 2D fighters. I hate them. So, but I love them, but I hate them, you know. So, we'll see. But he might want us to do content on that. He's getting back from his trip tonight. So, given that he may want some content in that area, we are going to have to see how that plays out this weekend. But ideally, I'm taking the day off tomorrow since I'm finally done with the Pokerogue event and I can spare some off days. I'm uploading a video on Digimon Saturday, and then or it might be Talking's video. I don't know, dude. But anyway, RPG stuff. Saturday, stream on Sunday is going to be RPG, and then we'll go from there, right? All right, I'm done with that. I'm getting looped. Welcome in to, I saw some more people join in. Big Schwank. I saw more. KJ, welcome in. Goat Gal, welcome in. Alrighty, hello. So, let's talk about this guy here. Let's give him his breakdown. Dive into the run. Y'all know the vibes. But yeah. Yep. Also, shout out to my Dragon Ball fans. We will be covering the new DLC for Sparking Zero, especially because, listen to this, right? I found out that the new Sparking Zero DLC has 4 new story modes, including one for Cell. So you know I'm gonna be there. I will be there. So we're going to be covering that on the channel when it drops. We're going to be covering that for sure. That's going to be something. Let me lower this down a little bit. We're going to be covering that on the channel. I did do all of Sparking Zero's story modes and some other fun content as well. When it dropped, I covered it all. I stopped playing the game mostly because it fell off, like, unironically really bad, and I didn't even enjoy playing it that much myself anymore. I've heard a lot has changed since back then, a lot, so I'm sure that me, Stellar Arcade are coming back, probably can get DJ in on a video at some point on this, might even bring in, this is a little bit of a niche pick, but there is someone else who's on the channel every blue moon, I think he's been here, and it's Warlock. I'm almost positive he's been in at least 1 or 2 videos, so probably bringing Warlock back. If he decides to tap in, but you never know with him, dude. Sometimes he'll swear his banger, sometimes he'll swear his garbage. We'll talk about him later. Is Cell my favorite character? No, but I do love him. I do love him. So definitely excited to see some of that. I definitely want to cover the story modes. I hope that they've improved. You would think after all this time, they've improved on how they handle it. So we might see some good stuff. Might also be a good sign that we're going to see that coming out. And then also they added, of course, a bunch of new characters, including a costume that allows false Super Saiyan to be in the game for the first time ever. My goat is in there. Super Saiyan Bardock has finally been added, so you know I'm doing that. Definitely love my goat Bardock. Yep, you know it's Bardock. Bardock is my goat for sure. So gotta show that off. There's a lot of cool things. They really could have done more with the story mode. I'm glad they are. No one expected them to come back to it. I thought it was just hopeless. They actually did. That was enough to sell me 100%. So who knows? Maybe we can get more. I mean, like, there are a number of characters who could deserve some. I get we had to get the 3 Earthlings in there. Like, that's fine. It could be interesting with the what ifs, but like Bardock could get one for sure. I don't want to say Boo could get one. Maybe he could. I don't remember if he already has one. I don't think he does, right? Goku Black's was really mid. So is Jiren's. You got to be careful how you handle it, but they had a lot of potential. I'm glad they're at least acting on that a little bit, even if it's not perfect. So that's going to be covered in like 6 days. I'm going to do a few videos on that week. Otherwise, we're going back to Digimon as another one on there too, which I've been posting a little more often. You're going to see it a little bit more here and there too, as well as the next Aincrad. So a lot of stuff on the horizon, right? But enough yap. I've given some time for people to get in here a little bit. Our initial group, let's start talking Feraligatr, shall we? So Feraligatr, first off, as we get into this breakdown, shout out to my boy Cast Mist Alex. He's the one who has this as his channel member mon that they picked. So that was very nice to see. Very nice to see our boy Snapper getting shown off. I believe it was already a channel member when he got showed off before. So here it goes. Glad you could get a strong pick. Has been a channel member for quite a while, so I really appreciate that. We have exactly enough candies to reduce this guy to 1 cost. That's going to help out a decent bit. And he is a blue shiny, which ups his value as well. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and break down the details on this guy. We'll get him straight to his Evo. I don't want to talk too much on Feraligatr because I've done Feraligatr versus Pokerogue, but it is a little bit important to consider for these megas that you have to use the base form till you get there. We have seen some differences with how well they perform in base. Biggest examples just recently, Chimecho and Absol, both not great. Right? Both not great in their base forms if we're being so serious. Feraligatr literally looks like a, not exactly Absol equivalent, but he does have one notable flaw. So, speed is 78, which is bad. However, they do make up for this. His bulk is actually surprisingly good. I never remembered Feraligatr being this bulky. Little too much points in special attack for my liking. 105 attack is solid too. Honestly, pretty good stat spread because they fix it. And that is, let's talk about his abilities. So he's got Sheer Force, which removes the chances for flinching and the like, flinching, status, all that good stuff, and boost it. And you can also have Strong Jaw, which boosts that by 50. Take a look at his egg moves, and you've got Fangs. So we're missing Surging Strikes, tragically. That's new. I don't remember him having that before. Definitely could get a Feraligatr better than Urshifu video if he had this. That's very sad. But he does have what I think we need a little bit more. Like, this is good across the board, but it's not good for fully winning the game, if that makes sense, because it's not going to do anything against the big bosses. D-Dance makes that speed viable, so his 78 speed is suddenly good. Thunderfang is going to be a lot stronger. A 50% boost plus Sheer Force, giving another 30% boost. This is going to hit a lot harder than it looks with 65-95. One wide lens fixes that issue. And then Hyper Fang is 80-90. Definitely a wide lens desired person. You give up that 10% flinch chance, and you're getting this base move up from 80 to a time with a 50% multiplier and a 30% multiplier. And that is going to be very strong. Now, his level moves include other stuff that works for this. He wants bite moves. As such, Ice Fang is obviously another option that you can run on the team should you want to. in exchange. Now, Ice Fang will do amazing into the big bosses, if not a Mega, which obviously we want him to be a Mega. However, we then need to start talking about him Mega evolving. But right before that, one last note is he does suffer, and this was his biggest issue back when I used him in the past, from not having a good water move. The best he's going to get is Aqua Tail, which isn't bad per se, especially given this guy's already using Wide Lens. If you have the Wide Lens, it will do, but that's at 59. Until then, he has got no good water move, no good stab. You could get lucky with his TM move and get Waterfall, which I have gotten on video before, I believe, and is good. But you're better off with Aqua Tail if you're already using the lens anyway. So we shall see how that goes. I don't think he's missing any bite moves. I do really wish Pokemon would take a note from games like Elite Redux and actually start putting in more type variations of certain types of moves, like more Fang moves, more Punch moves, or different types. That would be such a smart idea. But in any case, yeah. I mean, he does have Crunch, which could be cool to find. He has Bite base, but we're not doing that. Does he have Crunch in his base level move? Does he really not? There's Bite. Yeah, he does have Crunch. So Crunch is another option if you want that kind of coverage. That could work too. He does get Screech, which can be nice as well to be the debuffer if you aren't running him on main. But I know what y'all are waiting for. Let's talk Mega. So, Mega. Base stats, 160 attack is insane. They didn't buff the special attack. Well, they did a little bit. His bulk is still really good. Defense went up a lot. Special defense went up a little bit. They did give him a little bit of special attack for some reason. And the speed is exactly the same. That obviously must hurt in competitive because he doesn't get D-Dance normally. But in this game, that is going to be very nice. Abilities, making sure, yep, he does keep Strong Jaw, loses the Sheer Force boost, but he gets the Dragon Eyes boost and keeps this. So he's losing the 30% boost, but his attack went up from what? 105 to 160? So that might honestly even out pretty well, if not be better. But what really helps this guy is Dragon Eyes, making normal moves become Dragon moves. And obviously, they decided to mix that with Hyper Fang. So this is going to be, Hyper Fang is going to be 80 base power. Plus, you're adding the 20% Dragon Eyes, plus making it Dragon and giving it Stab, and giving it the Strong Jaw boost of 50%. This guy's going to be monstrous. So, I see that. Unfortunately, this guy was sacked in competitive a little bit because his speed is horrible. He's too slow to be fast, and he's too fast to be slow. But in this game, with D-Dance patching that little hole, he's going to be moving. Pause. A little. Well, not really pause. That wasn't too bad, but you get it. He's going to be moving. He's going to be moving. So, I actually have faith this will be kind of his true redemption. He does have a little bit of a series on the channel, a little bit of critique. So I am excited to see what he can do. We're gonna form a team with him. We do have room for some blue as we may need it. I'm gonna get this ready, and then we're gonna go see how he performs. All right, let's catch up on chat real quick, a little bit. Warlock was in Sparking Zero and Mario Party. Yep, I agree. It's just been a long time. Here we go, talking about Shuckle again, Dial. Let it go, bro. You talk about Shuckle like every time I come for a Pokerogue, man. Like, let it go, bro. It's over. Can we get some hype so we can bring back Elite Redux? No. I'm glad everybody ignored that, too. Thank you, guys. Because this dude, Cooper, is pushing this Elite Redux so hard. And, I'm not going back until there's a real resurgence. I'm not doing that. There was an alternative ending with Bardock's Universe 2. Yeah, I know about that. He's really cool, but why is there an egg move? Okay, I pretty much just explained that. That is pretty good. Do you have Surging Strikes on Galissapod? I don't think so, but you can see the video. Yeah, he's Strong Jaw. Yeah, you caught up too. Yeah, okay. He's like 10 times better than Urshifu. 10 times is crazy. We'll see. Strong Jaw plus your coverage is good. Supercell Slam would do more. I don't think so with everything combined. Liquidation, good water move. You get CM Liquidation. Yeah. True. All right. Pincursion needs a win. That's funny. Yeah, nah. I don't think so. Well, maybe. I don't know about that. Can I use Skitty? No, Dial. Why do you like such shit Pokemon? Like, I love you, but like, Shuckle and Skitty are the two you talked about so far today, dude. Let it go. We're not doing this today. After last time, yo, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there was that guy last video, who was spamming Chimecho, and I was like, I wish I had a GIF to represent how I was just ignoring every comment, and he was so desperate for attention. I was like trying so hard not to burst out laughing, bro. He was so desperate to get my attention last time. I didn't even bother muting him because no one was complaining about him yet. But I was just purposely making... I wanted to see how far he would go to try and get my attention. I love that shit, bro. That was so funny. But if I see him today, he's instantly muted. We're not doing that again. Though, rest in peace to, the other guy. Yeah, real Shitmon warrior. I'm saying, dude. Yes, a Shitmon warrior. Happini for the tank? Nah. 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 No. I was ignoring hard, dude. I wasn't even, like, I wasn't even acting like I could read it. All right, real talk. What do we need here overall? So I want to do Fomantis, Muck for the debuffs at the end. You know, he's a guarantee. My Screech or Acid Sprayer. I mean, I might be able to genuinely fit Pincurchin for the win, but it's just such a useless sack. So I don't know about that. You don't know how to see. Yeah, dude, I would generally just ignore the shit out of it, bro. That was bad. So what is that? 3, 6, 8 points right now. No, I don't want to use this. He's not even, his whole gimmick is Trick Room. If I have a really slow Pokemon who benefits from Trick Room, even though that's useless in this actual rogue, I will use him. I'm not using him before that. Anybody give a damn about no Blissey? Auron is a Mega Cooper. I'm just gotta tell y'all that I don't bring double Megas on these showcases. But I'm sick of using some of the same guys. Like, I got the Costas pair. Give me Cyclizar. I just love him. So what is that? 9, 3, 6, 9, 11. The max is 14, right? So I can do 2 blues. Let's do 2 blues to spice it up a little bit. Or 1 blue and a yellow. I could even get away with a yellow for once. Y'all want to see a yellow get used? I can do that. Let's do a yellow and then a blue. Who doesn't have a win? A few of them. I might just randomize it low key. Just not Skarmory, right? Oh, I had a Pokemon who got its last egg move last year and I wanted to use it. Oh, did I, bruh? I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was. Good to pertain for Clauncher? That sucks. Damn, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. It's okay. I'll use it in a future video if I don't. Alright, I'm gonna randomize it. Let's see. Well, it can't be Phalanx. Julius Caesar gonna be mad as hell when he sees that. Sandshrew? Alright, buddy. Alright, Sandshrew, he's coming. He's coming. Oh, you know, when you take away Ribbon now, it doesn't take away favorites. They updated that. That's sick. I'm glad. Yeah, poor Minior, he didn't get the roll this time. I haven't rolled in a while. Alright, we'll bring Sandslash. Hello, Yato. And then show me blue. Any blues that don't have a ribbon yet? There's 3. Oh. These monkeys suck. And a few of these guys here. I could always switch off my other homie, but I don't care that much about anyone here. Like, they're not that good. Let's bring, let's bring the blue monkey. Spice it up a little bit. I could have swore I showed this guy off. I don't know why his moves are reset. People out here talking about some Delibird. Cooper, stop trying to just pick Crapmon, alright? We're not doing that. Inky Water Gun, switch it to Hyperfang. Although, Hyperfang's the better carry regardless for a bit. Although, accuracy, right? Legion. Burmy, I have no idea what you're talking about. We're going with Panseer. Alright. Sometimes y'all scare me. Sandshrew. I did, but I lost everyone. What are you talking about? Delibird, I used it. I mean, Delibird sucks, so. Yeah, he cooks early game. That is useless. Anyone can cook early game. And even then, if they can't cook early game, at least they cook late game. There's not much of that value in sweeping early game unless you just suck at this game. Unless you just can't win. This guy Drought? No. What's the point of having Hydro Steam? He gets Blaze and Gluttony. What happens when he evolves? Excuse me. Wow. His hidden ability is Blaze. These monkeys suck. These monkeys suck. Alright, this is good enough, bro. He's got to have this. He's got to have this. Burmy Larper at it again. Oh, he's talking about Pokerus. Getting the Russ. Burmy. Who calls it the Russ? Unk. It's like you're trying to make it, you're trying to shorten it so you fit in with the cool kids. Like, yo, what's up? Like, come on. That was bad. That was bad. Thank you, Geek. Pokerus on Sandshrew. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's go. Time to cook. No more gadgets, no more gizmos. You know what's crazy? I went through and deleted a lot of Pokerogue recently trying to clear up space. I totally forgot it had an unfinished Dialga video, and that shit might be lost to time. But I think I started on stream, so like I could go find it again, but I might have to redo that, not gonna lie. Oops. Snapper. Of course, instant poison, bro. Like, they just set the tone. They're making up slang, bro. Ain't nobody calling it no Russ. I know, the Dialga run's not done. Okay, just because people did it in the past, even then, who the fuck was calling it the Rona? Like, what are y'all talking about? Just because you heard one dumbass call it the Rona does not mean people were calling it the Rona. No, they were not. No, they were not, bro. Stop lying. Y'all should making up nothing. No more catches, no more gizmos. Oh my gosh. No honey gather? Yo. What? No! No! Like, I'm not running these, like, bot-ass strats. I do every run without honey gather. And my money is just fine every time. Y'all be overhyping the hell out of this honey gather. Like, come on. Goofy. No honey gather? No. No. We're not running no goofy ass honey gather. Reviver Seed. Y'all the opposition. Who called it the Rona? I'm saying, dude, we made that up. We made that up. Y'all be having to use Mon. We don't need pickup for this guy. He's fine. In the no heals, it was a little bit different. Without it, not as essential. It's good regardless, but not as essential. That one I can get behind. Honey Gather, I swear to God, is so overrated. We don't need that. You need Honey Gather to carry you. You need, you know, it's like getting mommy's pension fund. I get my money the old-fashioned way. By winning. Alright, level 8. Poplio. Hey, look at that Thunderfang. People are talking about, why does he get Thunderfang? Well, look at that. Boom. Instant usage. Get them other water types. Let's go, Snapper. Boom. Easy cook. And I'm stuck poisoned by some stupid Weedle from floor 1. And we still got that. Firestone instantly? Who's this for? Panseer? Alright. Forgot about you. Blue Monkey. What does he become? Is he still blue? He is. Let's go. Alright, we'll take it. Fighting another sneeze, dude. Oh, hang in there. Oh, okay, Scale Shot. He can't learn it. Okay, he's a bum. Cyclozar, it's not bad, actually, but he's got better stuff. He's fine with his current type swap stuff, and I don't really care. Well, yeah. It could be cool, though. But it's only... No. Once they add that in that item, then we'll be in business. Hyper Fang, this is bad as he's grass. He just have Starty. Oh, we live it, though. Just don't miss. There we go. Good job, Snapper. Good opener. Oh, a new blue shiny. You don't say. Blue shiny Spinnerack. Too bad this guy is absolute buns, but aside from that, I do love him, so it is really cool to have a blue shiny. I love Ariados' design, so that's very fire. Very nice pull to start the video off. Looks like things are looking up. You're going to Miami. Thanks for sharing, Aaron. Honey Gather gets money right. I never use it. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, it's fine. It's especially good in, whatchamacallit? Good in... What is that called, dude? Endless. I'm sure it's better there, which is fine, but normal classic, it's not necessary. But people like to mix up Endless Advice for classic all the time, and it's not great. Yo, boss baby! Netflix, what's up with that? I didn't know they were putting that back on. We're leaving that in. We did get Earthquake really early on Sandshrew. I'll take that. Is Jumpluff good in Pokerogue? It's on my list. I'll get to it eventually, but I hate Jumpluff. Jumpluff gotta be one of the most overrated Pokemon. Like, if I were to make a list of overrated, I'm putting Jumpluff on that list, definitely. Endless Scrubs? Yes, dude. I hate Endless Scrubs. A blue shiny I'll never use? Well, it actually might happen sometime. I've had Spinnerack get on the team a few times, unironically. I mean, it's not caught. Like, what's wrong with Boss Baby? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, like, they were just saying it's back on Netflix. Not for me to watch. Or, like, not that I watched it already. They thought I'd be interested, I guess. Pachirisu gets pickup and Honey Gather. You love using it. You're disgusting. Sorry, that was rude. Your taste is disgusting. Nah, I take it back. You're disgusting. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Ivan. YouTube says hello. 4K? What's wrong with that, man? What's up with this? We got beef with the Boss Baby now? Sleeping on Bass Baby? Yo, is that the off-brand they be selling around the corner? Who the hell is Bass Baby? Who is the Bass Baby? Not even the Bass Baby, just Bass Baby. Is Fomancer really my secondary? No, give me Cyclizar. I mean, it's okay if I don't like Boss, but I don't think it was like the greatest movie of all time or anything, but like, you know, it was alright. Five pull. Who's on today? Yveltal? Alright, 5 pull. Okay. We got a legendary last time that wasn't exactly the best, so. Not most fun, but it's okay. Can't hate on Bass, baby. Yeah, not a fan of it. Cooper. Who are we talking about? Sizzly Slide for guaranteed burns. Thunder Cage for DOT. Freezy Frost for stat buffs. It's great for Big E. Pachirisu's who we're talking about? Oh, disgusting. Yeah, right. That's who we're talking about? I was completely forgot. You are... Yeah, you can keep that. Pachirisu's a world champ. You're lucky you're not muted for that. You deserve those glasses, though. Yeah, go Gal. Disgusting, dude. Pachirisu fans are a different breed. They're up there in some of the worst, like, fan bases in Pokemon, like, in the community as a whole. I hate Pachirisu stands. I really do. I'm like, this isn't even satire anymore. Alright, Silent, let's go. Get whipped. He's alright, though. Oh, we missed. I told you not to miss, man. What's up? There you go, Snapper. Lock in. Incinerate. Yeah, bro. I'm sure Simisear's gonna help out a lot. You have someone in the chat, right? They're like, focus on this. You know, we got a bunch of cool Pokemon around. Someone's gonna be like in the comment, Simisear, my beloved. Like, y'all just give me the ick. We can't really go grassy. Lake is fine, so we'll go lake. Yeah, we'll go lake. We'll go lake. We'll go lake. For sure. If you've enjoyed it so far and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Join the Voltage crew. And if you think you subscribed, double check, because most of my viewers are not subscribed. You probably think you are. May not be. I'm just saying. Give a little peek down there. If you see that button ain't subscribed, consider subscribing. Come join us for more awesome times. Only reason I saw it play was, you killed Bacon Cooper. You cannot say this every time, bro. You gotta say this every time. Every time Oinkalone gets slimed out. You killed Bacon! And fuck Bacon! Yeah, worst Pika clone? Probably true. I'm not a fan. There are Pika clones you like much more. It just can be genuinely helpful. One day you'll see it, I guess. We'll see if that's true. Until then, keep that thing away from me. You can, only kill one Fujiga Bidoof, Fujiga Vaporeon, who don't understand why. Okay, Vaporeon's not that bad. The reason I say Vaporeon's not that bad, there's a difference. The Vaporeon jokes are one thing. The copy pasta is another. If you say the copy pasta all the time, you're annoying as shit. The reason I let Vaporeon slide is because Pokemon Gooners have existed since the beginning, right? If you take away the Vaporeon, you still have the Lopunny, you still have the Gardevoir, and they're just gonna find something else. So that's kind of just a aspect of a bigger problem. So I don't hate the Vaporeon ones that much, unless you say that fuck-ass copy pasta. If you're one of those people who has ever in your life said it or typed that copy pasta, they need to take you out to Russia and show you what happens to the war criminals. All right, that's the answer. You cannot be doing that. That is corny as hell. As hell. Like, that's very corny. You are a cornball. You are a dork. Okay, you're a dork if you say that copy pasta. The Gooners, I mean, there's Gooners in quite literally every community, and there's more in Pokemon. It's never gonna stop. Like, they are a part of this community, whether we like it or not. But it's just, yeah. Bidoof, I wouldn't slime either. It is a little annoying, definitely. It's one of those that I put in the same category, right? I definitely do put it up there. I definitely think it's bad, but it's more like those people who go to the grocery store. It's one of those people who go to the grocery store and are like, you know, free 99. Like, you're not gonna slime them, but you are gonna, like, give them the stink eye. Like, they give you the ick, right? That's different. The people who genuinely grind my gears is where we get up to, like, the next category, which the next one you said was who do not understand why Pachirisu was on that team. They're probably the worst in my opinion, dude. I can't stand it because but it's also part of a wider circle. I would wipe out all Shipmon warriors. I would choose that. Take, like, just bump it up and get the Shipmon warriors out. Like, I genuinely, one of the worst followings, worst comments that I interact with on a daily, dude. Every time I turn on this game, every day, I meet a Shipmon warrior. And it's not the people who are trolling. I know the ones who are trolling and who are saying they like it because they want a reaction out of the Big V, right? That's me, by the way. Big Daddy V right here. Don't quote that. That's when I know they're trolling, right? But when they're serious is when it's like, oh my god, over 1,000 Pokemon you could like. It don't even gotta be one I like. It could be one that's cool and I don't like it, it's mid, whatever. And you choose something that sucks. Like, does it just speak to you? Like, is that how you feel about yourself? And you're just like communicating that to the next mon? Like, that's why they would all be gone. They'd all be gone. 2 to 3 years, Dax thought to forget. The gulag, yes, take it to the gulag. Were people gooning the pixels from the OG Red and Blue in like 1997? I'm sure, not only am I sure that they were, but let's not forget Pokemon had an anime right around the same release, and all those pixels got animated then, and there you go. What else are we talking about? To Skitty? Gooning? People who are gooning to Skitty. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm aware of that. Wait, I didn't even see what he said, dude. I'm glad it was deleted. I can see it. Let me see. I'm not going to comment on it. What did he say? Whoa! Aaron, whoa! See, y'all need to calm down, bro. And yeah. No, switch it on me. W mod. Yo. Everybody calm down now. Y'all need to start calling me that. Yo, come on. Yo. Thank you, Geek. Thank you. What's wrong with y'all? Bro? I shouldn't even clicked. That was my own bad. I should have just, if she deleted it that fast, I should have just let it rock. But she deleted it so quick, I genuinely got curious. It was my mistake. Yen Shao not safe? Yeah. It's a bad world out there. So anyway, yeah, the Gooners are part of a bigger issue that I can allow because they're just everywhere. But the Shipmon Warriors gotta go. They gotta go. All right, Ivy 25, let's go. We got the Evo on Snapper. Get the setup, disarming voice for nothing. Thunderfang. Take out the Brion. Ice Fang or Thunderfang? I'm actually gonna rock Thunderfang for a bit. Well, I could switch off Bite. Well, let's do Bite swap off. I might swap this later for Crunch, but get rid of these crummy moves. Doesn't matter which one. Thunder. Magnitude, we're good. We have Earthquake off of TM already. And then we don't have our... Oh, y'all just see that. I was thinking Dragon Eyes. I slipped my mind. He's not there yet. Don't worry about that. Then we miss. Yo, come on. You're embarrassing me in front of the viewers. Here we go. All right. 3 eggs. What are these? Rares? Okay. Alolan Diglett. Oringuru. Teddy Ursa. I guess EXP Charm. Good thing when streaming on Twitch, we clip it right from there. I'm still getting clipped. Some of y'all know how to do it already. I've seen there's a whole Discord channel for it now. So we'll take that. Get your streamer. Yo, why is he swapping up on me? What did I do? Come on, guys. You know I was just kidding, right? Come on, guys. I wouldn't. It was just a joke. Aaron Gooner. Aaron needs to shut his little dumb ass up because he's a minor, dude. That dude is a kid. Next time he makes a comment like that, his ass is banned. According to him himself, he's a minor. He better watch that mouth. Oh no! I'm resetting that. I misclicked. I was looking at Bushy Boy's comment, bro. Alright. No, you're saying... Yo, Deep Sea, why would you say that, bro? That's not appropriate. Come on now. We gotta behave ourselves. Yeah, Aaron, you better watch yourself, dude. You make a comment like that again, your ass is out of here. Mod, you remember that. Aaron starts tripping again, you kick his ass. Deep Sea calls himself that because he doesn't want us to call him Unk. Alright, we got the Wobbuffet Whack-O-Matic. Time to play. Snapper. Alright, let's give this a shot. Hyper. Okay, and we can spill a Thunder. Oh, really good. Okay, and then a D-Dance. Nice. Is that top prize? No, it's second. You really do have to give him like 1 HP, but Scope Lens on this guy? I like it. I like it. Okay, we'll take it. $30, we get good old Shootle. And he gets 1 tap by Thunderfang. We don't need this. Let's go Swamp and cook through there. Yep. You watch the clips, you have to be on Discord. I guess you have to genuinely be one. Oh, Yato wasn't paying attention? Okay, nice. Let's go. It's gone. It's over. Why am I getting so many doubles? Is someone attracting them or something? I don't have a lure. If you don't have Discord, you don't get no clips. You know what helps with that? Someone with damage over time moves or a strong fall swiper. Damage over time is actually a pretty stupid strat to that unless you're just multiple resetting. Because you have no clue if it's going to do too much and get you cooked. So I would say that's not a good strat unless you're cheating the system. And if so, a little bit embarrassing. But fall swiper, sure, the rare occasion. But like it's only for that event. Big whoop, right? It's like, yeah, you know what's good? This really niche thing's going to help you on one stage out of 200. And then it's useless for the rest of the run. Very, very smart, very smart. And you also have to keep that move on in case any of the 200 floors, just so you can get that one reward. Good strat, guys. Go team. Join the Discord for the clip. Sinful! Yato said it's far from over, Volty. Alright, guys, come on. Why is my own chat the opposition? King's Rock. Okay, we're setting up Snapper. Very nice. Safari Zone. See if we get anything good. There's no shinies, but I just throw the ball as a move. Alright, Psyduck, Candy, Rotom Wash. Alright, we got a candy for him too, okay. And Rhyhorn, my boy. Sure. Works for me. Now we're fighting Star in this run, okay. To make a Pika clone that gets so much glaze, some of those might be a problem. I don't mind a Pika clone being good. Volty is almost worse than Big Daddy V, not gonna lie. I think I've called myself Volty in a game before. But usually it's Volt. For, that's the evil run. If I'm playing a game and I'm going on an evil run, then it's, Volt. We can get rid of Ice Fang, yeah. Feraligatr! The big gator is here! Or then that one hacker voice? I'm in, okay. Are you a Cyberpunk 2077 fan by any chance? Sinful? I get that vibe from you. Yo, Burmy. Y'all are freaked out today, bro. Am I a bad influence? Is this my fault? Is this my fault? Like, did I create this? That was zesty. Oh, that's a pretty good shiny. I like that. That's a really nice shiny. I love the red. It's my Super Saiyan 4 Sandslash. You are? I thought so, Sinful. Pretty nice. It's only zesty if you read it that way. No, you typed it that way. I'm gonna have to side with chat on this one. That was zesty as hell. Alright, y'all are not about to start calling me that, bro. Stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. What did I create? Nah, Burmy, you zesty as hell. You know what? Just for that, Burmy? Just for that, since you want to be in denial. How about that? Let's see who's zesty. Because I'm pretty sure people are going to think that it's, it ain't chat. I think it might be Burmy. Yo. Yo! Kind of crazy. Oh, yo! What are y'all talking about? Yo, oh my god. Y'all are killing me with this shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all genuinely killing me, bro. You got Big Schwalk saying I gotta tap out. Oh, pin of shame. Yup, that's going up. That's going pinned. Like a guy makes one comment, bro. 39. Huge berry bush. Cyclizar, you got that free eats. 2 berries? The fuck? Yo, I thought you're like known for being fast and nothing else. Where are my berries at, bro? Alright, Snapper is out in his full glory, though. Oh my god. Chat. Thunderfang, one shot. Good job. This guy should be doing some nice damage. I'm expecting good things. Let's go Graveyard. Crunch our way through that. Your first stream is this? Yo, Simple, bro. Oh, the Pit of Zest. Let's go. Yo, Foxy, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. This community terrifies me. There's never a limit. At least Geek hasn't joined in. Props to Geek, the only one keeping their sanity. Misclick? Okay. Why? I went for the wrong one right there. High jump kick and he hit it. Are you serious? Oh, wrong one? Damn it. Forgot this is someone's first impression of me. What did I do? This is y'all. This is y'all. This is not on me. If I got stream, you can say to watch. Should I deal with this? No, just worry about me. Not worry about chat. Just they're struggling right now. Okay, it's not me. I must remain professional where you do not. Voltage. Oh, fair enough. Gotta respect it. $5 from Deep Sea. Come on, Big Daddy V, you got this. Let's go. Thank you, Deep Sea. Daddy's grateful. I mean, thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. We love to hear, bro. Thank you very much. Keep it real. Hey, Julius Caesar. What's up, bro? You'll be happy to know that we definitely did not re-roll for links today. Y'all not the ones who said, yo, y'all made that up. I don't know, that wasn't me. Yo. Yo, what are we clipping? This is supposed to be a safe place. This is supposed to be a safe place. What's going on? Yeah, man. I can't express my gratitude to the fans, to the viewers, to the goats. I can't like, I can't be grateful. Morty. It should be easy stomps. It doesn't have his ghost type yet. Goofy goober. I'm still gonna crunch though. Acrobatics. Nope. Crunch. Fire Blast. I mean, he could use the damage. I mean, if he comes out, I'm just trying to get the one shot, or as much as possible, so screw it. We'll run Fire Blast for once. It's not like he's going to be doing anything. All right, easy stomps with crunch. No harm for our boy Snapper. We love to see it. Always good to get some cooking in there. He's doing very well in the first 50, I'm not going to lie. He's been doing great. Oh my gosh, dude. This thing being shiny is so impossible. But yeah, he's doing really good. Good impression. Voltage is being zesty. Yo, what did I do? I didn't do anything zesty. I can't even speak, bro. I didn't do anything zesty. Come on now. I'm expressing my gratitude. I'm expressing my gratitude. I'm not the zesty one. I'm the one at the top. Pause? One big misclick from you, clerical error. That is a lie. Volt is so sus today. That's true. This will be going all stream. No. Officially a 20-year for links run. That's nice, man. Keep the numbers up. It's coming one of these days. Trust. Oh, I accidentally hit double D dance. Well, that just made it go back a day. Not zesty, Mr. Smash or Pass. Give me a Pokemon, and you know what? Yeah, give me a Pokemon. I'll tell you Smash or Pass. No comment. I'm just playing. Don't do that. Where's my wide lens? voltage is the one at the top. Yes. Yes. Burmy. Smash with my boot. I don't even own boots. I would buy some just to smash that thing to mush. Frostlass? Smash. We need to give this to, I guess, Semi-Seer. He's get the calcium. Charmeleon? Pass. You can actually engage farming as long as possible. Just can't prove it. No, Julie, it's not like that. It's not like that, bro. I did it to my biggest fan. Yo, why are you saying it like that, Burmy? You scaring me, bro. I'm terrified for my life right now. But I would... Yo, what are we talking about? When he does Phalanx. Okay, Deep Sea, you were just waiting for it. I literally said I would get a boot. Just no. You can clip it. I have the content. I know that's not even a clip. I know it. I know it. But Beedrill? Pass? Who the fuck can smash a Beedrill? Ivy at 55. Eat the alluring voice. Ooh, confusion's not fun. Okay, we go through it though. That's really good. Leaf Blade. Yep, love to see that online. Vikavolt. That's not good. Yo, Hyper Fang hits and it lives. Yikes. There's my Reviver Seed. Am I cured? I am. I can live one more. I need that D-Dance back. Eat the Thunderbolt. We live it. Get a defense boost. Crunch. Make sure it downs. Or make sure it doesn't miss. I like him being a sweeper, but I get he's just kind of meant for a little bit of something. What is his passive? Just sand stuff? Oh. Does he want some Earthquake? Or not some Earthquake. Want some Sandstorm? Or what are we doing there? Thunderfang. Oh, we're burnt. That's not nice. Can I get the last one? Probably not. Well, super effective. Yeah, okay, even through burn. Good job. All right, we'll take that. Snapper, I mean, did get cooked tragically by that bug. Didn't do enough damage, but he did well enough. He was at disadvantage as well. I can let him slide. I'm just going to take the full restore. Well, no, I got the money. I got the money. I need to do a regular potion, and I'm still rejecting Scale Shot. If I get it a third time, I'll take it. They'll convince me. And then we get the training thing, huh? I have Sheer Force on there. I didn't change it? Ooh, well, let's do that right now. I thought I did. He's been worse than he should have been. That's not nice. Give him his Sheer Force. To take him down, I'd love Fomantis, but for now, we'll have to do... Let's do Muck, and let's start draining him. Strength Sap. I can't believe I didn't take that. I really thought I did. Oops. No one in chat noticed either. Let's get that super low. Okay, and then we'll get a curse up. And there we go. All right. He does want Sandstorm, I guess. Shore Up does more in Sandstorm. Yeah. I guess get rid of U-Turn. He's one that actually wants it. Not sure how much I'm going to like capitalize on that, but we'll take it. Sure. Okay, well now he's fixed, dude. He was doing pretty solid. He wasn't even at full potential. I didn't change his ability. Well, at least we caught it early, so now he's going to be even better than he was before. He would have one-shot there. He would have definitely one-shot in that last fight, so we'll take that. We'll take that. Thankfully, these shinies don't need the event, so it would have been useless anyway. All right, what is going on here in chat? Let me catch up. What about Lucario? Pass. Lucario's too much of a dude. I don't know. I guess, yeah. He's too much of a dude, Mon. Like, I'm not... Well, I guess, yeah, I'll say that. If the Mon looks like a dude, I'm saying no to it. Like, pretty much guaranteed. Which, there's not that many, but there's enough that there probably should be a disclaimer on that. Like, we're not... Lucario is in the dude category. I know, like, there are some freaks who, like, will like the female Lucario kind of thing. That's like my boy DJ is a fan of that. Not me. I can't do that. Second impression of this community, by the way. Also, guys, forgot to say I'm officially cancer-free. Congratulations, Julius. We'd love to hear it. Took a few weeks to get you all good. Circumference stream. That's awesome, man. Amazing. Very happy to hear it. The Freak Crew. Yep, W. Julius. Look at Chad being supportive. See, they might be freaks, but at least they're kind, supportive freaks sometimes. You got bricked in your run. Okay, man. I mean, Volti. That is not... I did not start it. Sandstream is passive. Is it Sandstream? Am I stupid? Did it say Sandstream? I thought it said Sandvale. Oh. Remorack, shut up, bro. I knew you were going to say something. What did he even say in chat all day? Heard Lucario, he came here, bro. No. It is Sandstream. You're right, Cooper. So I'll just put U-turn back on. I'm stupid. It's alright. Cooper's brought to my attention that it also literally said Sandstream on Sandslash, and I didn't do it. I'm going to pass up the Relic Gold for the wide lens long-term for the run. But I give him Sandstorm for nothing. So first Mushroom's going to fix him, man. I'm off my game, dude. That's mixing me. Mixing me. Let's do 60. Just give me y'all in the video, give me a chance to not look at chat for a little bit longer. Frostlass! We were just talking about you. In Abyss? Interesting. Crunch. Goodbye. What are we talking about, bro? Give the dentals in order anymore. That's the sign you use seems the wrong side. No Machamp. Obviously no Machamp. I'm not like, I have to remind y'all, I'm straight. I am straight despite my comedic antics. So no Machamp. Lucario's a femboy. I mean, any male Pokemon, or not any, I think there's a couple that can't, like Nidoking, right? But almost any male Pokemon can be female, even if they look explicitly male, which is where that comes from. But femboys, that is all my boy DJ, dude. That is all him. Just take that energy right. He is right up that alley, bro. That is all him. I can't get into that. You know, you can keep that away from me, but him, he got enough for both of us. You handle that with DJ. Yeah, sort of, okay. Next, Eternamax Eternatus, what that hand do? Realistically pass, but he has a point. It's sure. Oh, you weren't sure, Cooper? Okay. Machamp could be a girl, yeah, and like it would still look too masculine for me anyway. Like, I'm not talking about you're gonna get some R34 or I'm saying it looks exactly like the sprite. And regardless of what's in those underwear, I'm good, bro. I'm not a muscle mommy kind of guy. I'm gonna have to pass on that. It's not for me. That is not for your boy. Here you go, Lucario, bro. I think you're just bad, Remorack. Have I used Lucario a little bit? I did, right? I did do a video where he was part of it. You're just bad. You got a skill issue, dude. Lucario is actually pretty solid, I think. If I remember right. Why is Burmese message pinned? Because Burmese a freak. Hyper Rogue Anti-Floette final hits. Y'all crack me up, dude. Must have been the wind. See, the problem is it's not a thank you, Nahare, for that input. Yes, it was a skill issue on that for them with Lucario. But what I was saying is first Voltage L, no muscle mommies, wild. Hey, that's fair. Look, y'all can have them. You should be happy because that leaves more muscle mommies for y'all, you know? Like, that's just one competitor out the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing y'all a favor. When you really think about it, so. You know, I'll take the L on that. Yeah, believe me, y'all got it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. But it's different if the muscle mommy still looks like a man. Like, which would be Machamp, right? Like, that's not the same thing. It still looks like a man, just got something different in the pants. Like, that ain't working for me. For some people, that's all you, bro. That ain't me. Max, nasty plot, worst fear. Facts, that could be pretty good too. And running it special. I'll look forward to that in the Lucario video, potentially. An obvious smash would be Ditto, no explanation needed. They hated him because he spoke facts. Concerned for the stream. I'm dying inside. Don't you both leave that for us? Yeah, I got y'all. Seems like semantics. You made that word up. No, I was playing. Snapper low-key moving like a machine, and I'm rocking with him so far, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the best I've used in days. Log reveal soon? What log? What are we talking about? Yo, is this bait? Hold on, is that bait? I feel like that there definitely should have been a pause there, right? But like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't want to just assume that was a bad fade. But like, when I said it, I felt like that was bait. Yeah, these last few runs have not been kind. That is true. Leave more muscle. Okay, go Cal. Stop, bro. Oh my god. Victory Bell could get it. Yo, what? All right, Burby, you're dethroned, bro. It's time for somebody else to have a turn. It's time for somebody else to have a turn. What are we talking about? Bro said, personally, Victory Bell could get it. What? Like, oh, hell no. W Protein, no? Oh, my God. Oh, someone said Primarina earlier, didn't they? I'm so sorry I missed your comment. That's really debatable, because, like, if it smell like fish, it ain't my kind of dish. You know what I'm talking about? But... You know what? Smash. What else are we seeing here? Hear me out on Zoroark. I'm listening. I'm listening. We're locked in for that. W Luck, Rimrack, sure. Yeah, very bad days. Carcoal Goons. What? I've unleashed monsters. Come on, Victory Bell. What the mouth, dude? What are y'all talking about? Who's your starter that wasn't a starter Pokemon? If I had to choose any Pokemon as my starter that wasn't a starter, who would I choose? Trapinch. Rapidash is a fire main. Okay. Schlungus reveal when? Never! Never! That is the answer, dude. Y'all reacting to Deep Sea. You gonna miss that? Yo, what? Everybody reacting to me. What did I do? Ears are meant to be broken. Need to bleach my ears. Victory Bell with Melchu. I'm fine with that, Sid. Pumpkaboo! Alright, we're done. I'm done. I'm going into this fight. Alright, Aerie, let's go. D-Dance. Fighting is fine for us. Not bad, not good. Though I wish we had Stab. Let's go Hyper Fang. I do have my one wide lens so far. That's going to make a big difference. These one-shots are so good, though. Like, genuinely, I'm really a big fan of Snapper off first impressions alone, dude. He's moving. The damage is just unreal. And this early to be this good, really impressive. Oh, Phalanx! Showcase coming... Oh, shit. Okay, Showcase coming when? Didn't need to hit Crunch. Iron, sure. He's decent in defense. Easy stomp, though. We love that. We have Slungus reveal, and I'm saying Rapidash has Fire Main. Okay. Voltage, let's get the stream over with. Trubbish? Pass. Tapu Fini and Lele are personally getting it. It's not even a matter of business. What? What? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all just like vented, bro. Y'all been having this shit on the mind for a while now, huh? Tapu Lele? Nah. And definitely not. Well, she don't even got one, bro. Where is she getting it? All right. No, I shouldn't be asking that question. Forget it. You know what? That's on me. That's on me. Forget that I asked. That was a voltage error. I should not have said that. I should not have even bothered asking. I'm good. I really don't need to know the answer. I don't need to know. All this is my first shit. I guess, yeah. Relor, pass. Come on now. Mew can transform into multiple Pokemon at once. Oh, really? And that's Smash. You know, that's I just gotta respect the fair argument for real. That was presented in a very, very nice. The things I do to Zubat. What? Huh? What? I'm sorry. We got new people joining. The Dead Ain't Cheek Pouch got me acting up. Yo, I don't know which one's worse. Zubat. Yo. That's crazy, dude. Like, Smash. No, that's crazy. Frost last year talked about the screen popping in and out. What are you talking about? Tapu Lele is valid. Frostmoth? Pass. It's a bug. Very rare, if ever, am I gonna say Smash to a bug. Minior is crazy. Mega Metacham, y'all not thinking. That's fair. But I don't like it all. I don't like it all there. Back in my day, people just stuck the Gardevoir. I'm saying, dude. It's a new generation of freaks. Meteor is just so baby. that's pretty bad. But we're gonna act like, well, okay. Discuss Magnemite. Pass. Snorlax eating anything? Pass. Yeah, you go for Snorlax, you love tortas. That's the answer. Yeah, come on. He can echo my location? Low-key, give me cool! Fuck no. Oh, fuck no. Today is heinous. I can't even keep up, bro. Bruxish? No, I don't really rock with the fish, but I could see if someone else said yes. I know what kind of man you are. Mods, can we do something? What are y'all talking about? What? Yo, who said that? Yeah, someone else said that. That wasn't me. These youngins too innovative. Stick to the basics. Thanks. Rock'n'Roll is a pencil sharpener. Sit with that. I am, and that's a pass, dude. Looks like screens popping in and out. Do y'all see that, or is it just him? A mega freak alligator run and Chance are talking about such Smash Zubat. What other treasure give me cool hiding? Electros got that mouth! I'm genuinely crying, bro. This gotta be the funniest stream I've ever had. Floor 70, Zubat. Badlands, let's go. Oh my gosh, high key Feraligatr can get it too. No, it's a pass for me. My loading has crazy grip, not gonna lie. Magirana's literally made of metal, dude. That cannot be a good experience. Beartic Sprite sus as hell. Let me see, bro. Now I gotta look, like, low-key, what are we talking about? Beartic? Like, back sprite or front sprite? You just talking about because he got his, you know, he a little bushy? That's what we talking about? When women get a bush, it's okay, but when a Beartic gets it, it's a problem. Okay, that was, you know, you know, I have no one to blame but myself. Electron's probably on the best One of the best takes we had all day. Is it? Thank you, person. Got a gym at 80, probably. What were Matum hiding behind that bush? Oh, I can't believe I just had to say that. Y'all are making Freddy noises. Clang, clang. Oh, yo, that Freddy gym. I got you on the Discord. Hold on. Oh, I can't actually because my thing is tripping. Hold on. I got you. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. In announcements, so that way anyone who's not here doesn't know the context. Superior using coil on it. I'd grind McGarren's gears. The Frillish line could get it too. That ain't a bad take. We can say smash. Bertic front sprite look like he packing. Alright. Digital footprint is over for y'all. Latias got them wings to use his handles. Okay. Okay. Oh, why you said that in Discord? Katakuri, what did he say? What did he say about the Latias? Yo, what's wrong with Latias? Latias is like one of the best picks yet. Like, at least for the sense of, like, compared to the Freaks, right? Not like it was, like, the best pick for, like, the sake of Smash, but it was one of the best picks for the sake of normalcy. Understandable. You know, I think. There's Aqua Tail, but it doesn't benefit from the boost, but, like, it's still going to get the Sheer Force, so it's probably still good enough, just without the Fang boost. Let's switch off. I should probably just swap Hyper Fang until we get the Mega, so I'm going to swap it until then. Nice live through a crit. Good job. Latias is canonically female, yes. That is true. Fire Fang? That could be good coverage. He can't learn it? Okay. Iron Valiant got the custom built leather RGB interior. When you Sue Spit from Cramorant and then Tugnado from Licky Licky. My god. Female Basculegion. Did I just see a comment about female Basculegion? And thank you for the comment, Foxy, the compliment. We need quotes of this, man. We need Zubat so bad. Female Basculegion taking a day or night, I'd give them that 250 recoil damage. Muck making me think weirdly. Gigalith, what those spikes do? You get in the ass? Didn't Latias kiss Ash? Okay, she was already down bad. I could fix her. She was a minor in that movie. Let's just remember that. Waylord could body slam you. Alright, now y'all losing it, bro. Nah, Geek is there. But Geek is working. Just like a little more around today. Geek's gonna be working a lot this week, but they're around. Voltage, end the stream. I'm tired, Voltage. Alright. Alright, come on, guys. Finish the run. We ain't even halfway there. Geek needs some support. I got Geek with the support, trust. Gotta be a good boss. Get back to the run. I never stopped. What are y'all talking about? I've been going this whole time. Volt doesn't want to finish. He is a true gooner at heart. You know it! No, I'll play. I'm playing. You know nothing. How long have I been live? A little over an hour. Y'all are funny, but I only handle so much. Mudsdale Smash fan is here hiding. Put the phrase time out, geek, please. What about Graplock? It's gonna be a Japanese cartoon. What have we done? Y'all need to get some women. Y'all need to go find some women, bro. If you already have one, go back there. Oh, Geek's ready to time out. Any more freaks? Oh, she had enough. We got the event here. We can use Lurantis. I could have gone away with like Semi-Seer, but he's trash. Lurantis, get the setups going. Here comes the Fire Punch. Hitmonlee. Charm, W, thanks for the buff. Alright, well, I mean, that went well. Can't really complain about that. Oh, I should have swapped. Oops. Half the chat gone. In which game does Feraligatr have a dump truck in his back sprite? I think it's the OG, is it not? The fact that I know what you're talking about is even worse, but I think it's the OG. That could have been it. That sucks. No longer on the couch. She's so mad at you for the $500 gift. Fair enough. Everyone chill now. Alright, Geese had enough. Come on, guys. Let's reel it in. Don't worry. I'll bring it. You know, Geek's at my beck and call, but we can take a breather. Got the wings on my back fluttering. I'm not even gonna... yeah. Can I get a little more damage? It lived that because the Intimidate. Okay. That's not nice. Oh, this is the boss? Oh, shit. I should probably just restart this anyway. I wasn't even paying attention. Let me show the video side. Alright, Clay, let's go. D-Dance. Aqua Tail. It lives. It's not nice. Special defense boost. Aqua Tail. Seismitoad. It lives as well. I know it's neutral, but I'm missing that extra damage. Crocodile gets us with the Intimidate, and it lives because of that. Wow. Is it also Iron? Is that one it doesn't have? No, it had HP up, though. That's what saved it. That and Intimidate saved it. Well, that was not great on Snapper, given it's a ground gym, but... oh, man. I probably should have taken that chance to set up. Real talk. It was probably bad, actually. Tragically, we're too slow. That doesn't one-shot. If I'd set up, it would have been fine there. Oops. Cyclizar. Get a lash down. And then Magical Torque, I guess. Maybe a ground move, probably down regardless. Oh, wow. Focus Band. Well, we crit, but it had Focus Band. Semi-Seer, now's your chance, bro. And he hit it. Let's go. He did something. Good job. Mountain, yes. Maybe get a chance at space. Been a while. So do we need Drain Punch? A little weird, but okay. Burmese being satirical. Yato. That's a joke. Voltage RP Christians. Don't. I couldn't live up to that. Let's say that. That's the best way to put it. Don't set me up for failure. These streams are not for the young or for the weak. The videos rarely are. Definitely not streams. Well, they're never meant for it, but like rarely good enough either. Another 5 pull. 10 pull coming up as well. Nothing good. We need Muslim voltage? What? He didn't one-shot that, by the way. Voltage PG-13. A Master Ball, sure. Nice one-shot. This better. Okay. Mine could also lead to Wasteland, yeah, but I have, like, no particular reason for that to matter. You guys can call me, you know, this might be a crazy idea, right? How about just Voltage RPGs? Wouldn't that be nice? Let's Master Ball Rayquaza, I wish. Nothing shiny. No moves either. Calcium again for that boy Simisear. The R in Voltage RPG stands for R-rated. I mean, sure. Another plus, dude. I'm not getting the item, tragically. 5 pull again before I get the 9. Still haven't gotten the Mega Ring, by the way. Julius, that was so bad because that made 0 sense. Flamethrower more consistent with a setup mon? Yeah. Sure. Monkey doesn't naturally learn Flamethrower. Whoa! We got Ho-Oh? Man, why can't this luck have carried over to Rayquaza, dude? We'll take a copy of Ho-Oh. Tragically, I still need the luck, so I can't use it. But that's extra candy for it in the future, so pretty sick. I'll take the extra Ho-Oh copy. Do we even get space? We do. Okay, dude. Well, that makes me feel a little bit worse, actually. But sure. Dupe on Ho-Oh. Now I'll get Ray. That'd be crazy. Got the biome thing. I don't want to leave the biomes. I'm going to inspect. Get Musharna. Fair enough. Neutralizing gas going to hurt our damage for sure. Yeah, that was a one-shot without it. And we're down. That's embarrassing. Carried by abilities? Oh, right. So are we. Wow, that one-shot? That's not nice. Hate to waste one rogue. I might need those, but we'll see. Metal Coat or Magnet? Magnet is actually pretty good. And we'll do a Max Revive as well for both of them. Give the Magnet over to Snapper. Very nice. We're about to be at the rival in 95 too. Let's just go over here. I don't even think I need to set up. Just crunch it. And let's do it. Mushroom and just fix Sand Slash actually, so give it back. U-turn. Alright, 95. Ivy. Lower my special attack, that's fine. One shot Primarina, beautiful. This time we should one shot. No, we didn't? Even with sheer force? Wow. Not good. Simisear, nasty plot. How well can you do? Hydro Steam? Let this guy do a little something. I know y'all like to see him every now and again. Let's see him do a little work. Flamethrower. There we go. A little nasty plot. Free setup. Not good on Feraligatr, dude. I was expecting a one-shot. He's got a lot of damage going for him right there. And a boost to not have one-shot that Vikavolt. Not good. I don't remember Vikavolt being exceptionally tanky either. Poison Barb for Muck is fine, but yeah, not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, that was bad on him. Ew! Feraligatr just rolls off the tongue. I'm more of a fan of, like, Fraud Inks myself, but... fair enough. Loud ass ew. Facts. Pachirisu. Chat is very convinced 100 is about to be the Rayquaza, so let's see it. It's Clefable. Yeah. Yeah, man. No surprise. Well, I guess that makes you feel better about the Ho-Oh. Sure, dude. Sure. No, I meant Fraud Inks. There wasn't a stutter. Pretty sure I got it exactly right, in fact. No stutter at all. Bro said Onyx is no goat. He's not talking about Onyx, you goofball. Although he can't... oh, right. No, he's the goofball. He can't spell. My bad, my bad. Fuck, I almost choked. Julius, if he's gonna be your goat, you should learn how to spell his name. I'll show you. Can you believe? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I've never responded to that. You don't have. You can put the fraud over the L. There's not an L missing. Fraud replaced the foe. Yeah, just the fa. It wasn't misspelled. That's exactly how it is. Y'all not know how to do spelling either? Come on, y'all can't be freaks. You cannot be gooners while also being delinquents. Get your smarts up. Back to school. Summer's over for y'all. Oops. I wish the arcade had seen this piece still at work. Let me send me some stuff though. Let me see. Okay, we're not doing this again, dude. Yo, that dude, Julius Caesar has a goat, and he genuinely does not know how to spell its name. That's so crazy. Like, like you gotta be trolling, right? How can you not spell your favorite Pokemon's name? Ooh. Got the trash mound. We will take it. I think it's going to be pretty nice on him. He's a good enough sweeper to get by with leftovers and Shell Bell, I believe, with enough tankiness. Get that on him. Go for some one-shots. Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's alright, Julius. You know, if I ever make it big, I'll pay for education. How's that sound? We'll get you right. Heal block? Okay, Ghastly. You are not educated fine enough, so no, I cannot. Once you get your education up, I got you. Clearly, something's lacking. Alright, we gotta do another gym here at Ancient Ruins. I did not mean to double set up, but we'll be fine. Yeah. Easy sweep. What am I supposed to say on him, bro? He's a madman. But overall, he's had a pretty... You know, that one gym caught him lacking. That was pretty bad, but... Since then, I mean, and around there, he's pretty fine. Nowhere close to a loss, either. Back to mountain. Let's go. Maybe we'll get a chance at space, but yeah. Overall thoughts. I just hope... We're about to get the mega thing, thankfully, at 115. So, hopefully that will help us out. Dude, these doubles are relentless. What is up with this today? Prediction, Feraligatr, right, wave 145, Ivy fight. It's a pretty mid prediction given how deep we are, but fair enough. It's overall storming today, by the way, so let me know if stream acts up at all. I can see it's like tweaking a little bit over there, but not to a massive degree, so just let me know. X attack went on. Ortega, nothing especially good, not especially bad. Leading the Primarina is fine, though. Thunderfang super effective. But without super effective on one of those bite moves, this guy's a little rough. There are some vulnerabilities in there, at least to his damage. That was good, though. This is gonna live. Yeah. We do get the flinch, though. That's nice. That definitely tanked. But, I mean, he's doing well enough. He's got a lot of support going for him right now. And goodbye, Datchbun. Lepo went off to get ready for the next big fight. PP up for that Aqua Tail. 115. Penny, let's go. You guys know how much I love Penny. Goodbye, Espeon. Oh, that was also an X attack damage buffing, so, you know, do with information as you will. That lives, but flinches. W. It lived? Oh, wow, that's great. Lumberry? Yes. No? No Lum. We still get it, though. No, Cooper. I'm pretty sure that's just you. No one else has seen that except you. You even asked, and no one else could see it. That's just something wrong with YouTube. Your YouTube tweaks out all the time, Cooper. Literally all the time. You gotta get that fixed. Easy tank. Goodbye, Umbreon. For context, video, streams on. We're cooked. Oh, we actually lived that. Whoa, and a crit? Okay. W Snapper with scope lens. Context for stream, we are, there's like, it's raining outside. It's gonna be like a storm-ish. So, like, stream has been, on my side, there's a little something, but not on everyone else's side. Damn, it could have been a me. That would have been nice. Like, they've seen it normally, but on my side, just like the tiniest thing. But, like, someone in chat, just Cooper, as you know, has been, I don't care about the Billy Charm, has been experiencing something like the screen popping in and out, and we have no idea what he's talking about. Alright, 5 pull and 10 pull. Epic. Okay, we'll take that. I don't have any run recommendations for anyone. I never do. He said, imagine watching a random stream and seeing a Deep Sea comment. You know what's funny is that Foxy here is a member and top subscriber on a YouTuber that I watch on my personal YouTube account, not on Voltage, on my personal YouTube account. I was watching a video and I see the top comment from one of the channel members at the top, and it's got like, you know, 300 or something view or likes at the time. And then with that happening, I'm like, yo, who is, like, that's a familiar profile. And I see that's Foxy. I'm like, what? I didn't comment on it because obviously it's my personal account, but Foxy and me have a YouTuber in common that he is apparently a Mondo fan of. That's why he switched off his membership. You know, he betrayed me. I was like, oh, okay, I see it. I get it. He swapped it out. He was a member. He swapped that YouTuber. I know where he went. I know the truth now. That was crazy. Does it exist outside the account? Yes, I do, in fact. Hello, Jessica in chat. Hi there. 120 was a pitch shot. I just one shot. Totally forgot. And we didn't get it. Man. We'll go Wasteland. We didn't get the space again. I'll show y'all something else, though, because I just mashed through it. Got him. Alright, we'll do a nugget here. There you go. That makes up for the last one. Pat Mantle. Okay, man. Sure, dude. He'll just use to disintegrate. No dish you for loving salad. Saying, you know, I'll just say, like, you know, he's an op. Let's just say that. Foxy is an op. He's an op at heart. I know where his loyalties stand. I got nothing good for these guys. I don't know why I came down this way. Either way, I was in a bad spot. I might need to double set up for these. Okay, thank you. Great. Oh, I forgot I have to be careful using my money, too. Well, we got this. Double setup should be enough to get us through here. Nah, you're an up. You chose your favorite member, okay? I know it. He chose his big Dragon Ball What If YouTuber. I respect it. He's an op. I respect it. You know, you do what you gotta do, man. Facts. True side of Foxy. Rip Foxy's job. Hey, even still, he had his priorities, and that's okay. He has his favorites, but he is a traitor. No loyalty. Yeah, facts, dude. He's an op. I had to expose that. I've been having that in the back for a while, dude. I didn't have to say the YouTuber. He knew who it was. We got the Gimme Ghoul event. Oh, great. Well, I got knocked out. Thanks, Snapper. Shafel? Shafel. Really trying to hit the thief. He said he needed them Dragon Ball What Ifs a day early. Yes, dude. I didn't do it. I knew what he was gonna say. I need a free revive, actually. Well, no, I don't. I'm gonna take the max. It's a lot of money, but I can get some back. Probably won't. Bro, he's gonna be jobless for life. You're not gonna be jobless for life, Foxy, be real. Not by the same, probably not by the same people, but gonna get a job eventually. Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna actually. Well, whatever. No, that's fine. It's whatever. Dragonite boss. Kind of wish I had the Ice Fang right now. That's one bar. Oh boy. Well, if we die here, it's not a big deal. But he might still die. Yeah. Okay. Was it multi-scale? Okay, in that range, you know, I thought it might be at outspeed, but Cyclozar, I was wrong. Come on now. Okay, now he's going for the Hurricane, really? That's what you get? Hurt yourself? Heatran's my fave frog. Is he? Is he a frog? Yeah, maybe he is a frog. That's a little weird, but okay. Dang, Foxy. I think you suck at employment, bro. It's pretty bad. I have an ice move. No, I don't. Oh, got Lurantis? Oh, no. I'm using my showcase, Mon. Come on. Yeah, facts, bro. It does kind of sound like Foxy's fault, dude. Foxy might be a basement dweller. Heatran's based on a toad? Oh, it's interesting. You have a lot of problems that are not diagnosed. Then how do you know that you have them? Or you think you have problems that aren't diagnosed? Who has a bug move? Oh, Sandslash. Venusaur, best toad. Fair pick. Frog is frog. Ribbit. Okay. Thanks for the input. This guy's kind of a super effective merchant for, like, being a carry. Not the worst thing in the world, but yeah. That's my third scale shot. Fine, Cyclozar, you can have it. Actually, no, I'm lying, dude. This move is not good enough to put on. I lied. I lied earlier. All right, 140. Let's deal with our boy Grant. Yep, that was a Terra. One shot. Again, this guy is a bit of a super effective merchant. But if you can get a map and steer the path, he's doing relatively fine. There you go. That brother can move. Oh, wasting my Lepa. That's not nice. That wasn't good. Oh, another Riolu. Could have got that last move. That'd have been nice. Back to mountain. Oh, yeah, you definitely should, Foxy. I mean, if there are doctors, if you already had doctors check you out, how can you not get diagnosed by those doctors? Am I tripping? Does that just, like, not make sense? I mean, listen, I'm not going to say who does and doesn't. I don't have the ability to speak on anyone who doesn't have any kind of issue. But I will say, social media has led to two things. A bunch of self-diagnoses and more attention to people who actually do need to be diagnosed. But there's a mix of both. So, you know, I would just say if you think you have it, just go get diagnosed. If you actually do after that, then hey, you know, you go from there. But I'm not a big fan of calling yourself to have an issue when you aren't diagnosed with an issue. I feel like it's disrespectful to people who actually do have it. But that's just me. But I've never been a fan of that. 145. Let's go. All right, here we go. I don't think we're one-shotting it this time. I don't think we're strong enough to go through 2 bars. But let's find out. We do. Okay. I slept on Snapper. Good job. Let's go over to Crunch. Okay, nice flinch. Crunch again. I should have put back on Ice Fang. That's my mistake. I didn't even think about that. But he's doing fine without it. Definitely want to buy later, though. I wish we'd had the Mecha by now. I wouldn't even need it, but we'll see. There we go. Okay, goodbye. No super effective, so it's a little bit worse, but he did it well enough. Aqua Tail again, Chandelure. Rayquaza back again. And we get it. Okay, well, you know what? That prediction earlier was right. I would have loved that second Shell Bell. But we get Feraligatr. Nice, 145. Oh, that's a cool shiny. I like the orange. Not sure about, like, what is that? Reddish, brownish? But I really like it. Oh, cool. Back Sprite, too. Okay, I can appreciate it. All right, there we go. He is live. So let me get a couple of mushrooms, and he will be at his full power soon enough. But we will take it. Welcome in, Mega Snapper. All right, let me respond to this here in chat. Because we were talking about this a little bit. Seafood made this far, yeah. Some doctors are stupid, yes. Ex-doctors, okay. Look, I don't know anything about that to comment on it, so, you know, if that's what you think, just, you should get it officially handled for yourself, and there you go. What is this? Oh, I gotta send in my work schedule to the group chat. There's this, yep, and then that, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna check something here. Oh, I was gonna respond to the comment. Okay. So, LARPing it is like a genuine, like, answer to that kind of thing. I would say that, it is kind of a thing that people do. Especially that refuse to get diagnosed, or that get diagnosed and get told they don't, and they do. There, as with everything, there are layers and complications to this kind of thing. That happens. Sometimes people really are incorrectly non-diagnosed. Sometimes they're incorrectly diagnosed. There's just mistakes in the medical field. But there are 100% LARPers. This started, especially with social media, especially with TikTok, is where this became a trend. It became a trend to have these self-diagnoses be a thing. Especially in, like, teenage girls, you'll see it often. But it is a little more grander than that. There are people in both genders and multiple age groups who will say that. This did do some service because, again, I said one of the good things it did was bring attention to people who actually are undiagnosed, who went their whole life without being diagnosed with something that they did have and struggled with. That is a positive. People who are using that to attention seek or excuse behavior without an actual diagnosis, that is where I don't like that. So that has been like that. And I agree with Big Schwong. People have been LARPing it for a long time. People can and will say anything to get attention if they really want it. I completely agreed. It's not the concept that is bad. Mental illness is a real deal. All those struggles are a real deal, whether it be something you develop in life and have to get diagnosed for, or were born with and have to get diagnosed for. Both sides of that. The problem are the attention seekers. The problem are the people who disrespect people who actually deal with these struggles. I'm not a fan of that. You can believe yourself to have things. Basically, I've gone through periods of my life where I genuinely felt that I was depressed. I've been in very low lows, let's just say that, with that kind of thing. And I've never chosen to call myself depressed without diagnosis because of that reason, even if I have had the belief that way. But I was from a family who didn't, let's just say, allow that kind of thing to be diagnosed. There wasn't even a belief that mental illness was a real deal when I was growing up. And as such, I didn't have the option to seek out that, and that does help in some people, or does happen to some people. But I still, even though people, you know, believed that I was or had this thing going on, I've never taken to calling myself that because I don't want to be struggling who actually do, if that makes sense. Strong, it's like all Chimeco fans. Yep. Doctors can be very bad. Some of them can be, especially when they get too overconfident if they're doing it for too long, which really sucks because they're like the amazing doctors who really do care about people and really help are just so valuable, right? So valuable. Doctors can act strong. You might have something undiagnosed, might not. The end doesn't matter too much to me, and that's fair enough. It's all about personal choice as well. All about personal choice in there, how you want to handle that and everything like that. And yep, W Mega for everyone who was saying that. Next price to W. Yeah, don't be out of pocket, correct. For Aaron. It's called Ultra. Who are we talking about? Yeah, good on you, Foxy. So yeah, anyway, I don't think that's too much of a hot take. I think only people who actually do that would disagree. So I'm glad that most of chat seems pretty, like, you know, seems pretty obvious we're on the same page here. But yeah, it is something that bothered me, especially during the COVID years, dude. It was really massive during COVID, or at least it like stuck out a lot more. And I don't even use TikTok, and you saw it way too much, dude. One of many things. COVID brought out some of the worst in people, without a doubt. Delibird event. Let's get our money. I actually need that, especially now, given that I have the items on. Cyclist already can come out. Let's Aquatail, and let's Magical Torque. Am I a Sonic fan? Yeah, I'd say I'm a casual, maybe high casual Sonic fan. I don't like it as much as some people do, but I don't have any dislike toward it at all. I have dislike towards Sega sometimes, specifically. But I'm overall a very big Sonic fan. I like Sonic since I was very little. I play all the mainline games that have come out since. I haven't beaten them like I should, but that's why I'd say I'd probably like high casual Sonic fan. I'm gonna get a Devil May Cry. It's a good pick. Oh. 150 Garganical. Let's just say it ain't a one-shot situation, but I mean, it's just a Garganical. This ain't really anything that crazy. Not anything that crazy. We get space one more time. We'll take that. Is this isn't a gym, right? I don't think so. So that could be nice. One more chance at it. Sega is anti-AI. Okay. I don't think that really is relevant for me, but that's all right. Not TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is horrible, dude. I hate TikTok, and I really do. people who I know use TikTok still and use it for good purpose, but like if you're just scrolling on TikTok, I can't fault that because I still scroll on Instagram. Like that's what I'm talking about. But like no life TikTokers are some of the worst people you could ever meet in person, dude. Chronically online TikTokers genuinely are disgusting people a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. It is a gym. If it is, I don't really care. It wouldn't affect my choice, but oh my cry. Are we power scaling fans now? I mean, there is a level of a degree to being a fan of something. Like, you know, LARPer being one of the lowest tiers, like Burmy, and then you have like, you know, things going up higher. But yeah, there's degrees to being a fan of something. You can be a hardcore fan, you can be just like a casual fan, you can be a high casual. You could be a low hardcore, you used to be real into it, you're falling off a little bit, you know, there's stuff like that. Behem event and egg voucher premium I found as well. Okay, I put up a reflect, it's not nice. Go ahead and use this. Nothing good from that. Great Master Ball item. I'm just gonna skip the setup. Yeah. Damn, that's still one shot. That was good. That was good. I don't have the mushroom yet, Goofy. I'm not gonna spend money on it when I don't need it yet. It's 30k. I'm good until I can actually roll one, or until I need it before the rival. Maybe before the E4. Remember, kids, Mudkip solo Sukuna. Dang right. That hurt. $160 is Uniclus, unfortunately. I don't think I'm set up right now. No, I'm not. He still went down tragically, but it's because the event I didn't have a chance to set up. Who is Sukuna in my chat? Yo, you need to go get your game up. Go watch some JJK. We sitting here hating on Lucario. You don't even know who Sukuna is. You got a rough existence. And it just one-shot me again. Come on. Sandslash haven't come out yet. Hit that U-turn. Good job. Super Saiyan 4 Sandslash had to lay it on thick. What is JJK? Yikes. We found the bot? Bot found. Okay. Rowlet and Ryu. Sure. It's the AI DFC was talking about. Someone said, oh, it's bait. Alright, Mela, let's go. Still haven't gotten the Hyper Fang yet because, or the Fang move, because I haven't used Mushroom, but I might get enough money from this, I might buy it. I was going to definitely buy it by E4, but I haven't rolled one yet, so I might just have to make do. Mela's a great pick, though. Easy stomp by Aquatail. We wouldn't have needed it anyway for this. All right, there we go. Easy work. And 9 eggs. Nothing good, though. That's not it. All right, we'll spend the big chunk of money. Give me Hyper Fame back over... Low-key over Aqua Tail, but like it did just help me a lot because it's stab. But they just want the bite moves. Maybe over Crunch. Crunch is really good too. But I mean, it's not that much type coverage we need, so screw it. Over Crunch. HP up. All right, Penny, let's go. Oh, this is bad, actually. I'm gonna have to still risk setting up, but I think we're about to get cooked by the Sylveon, I'm not gonna lie. We live, but I don't think we're gonna have enough to down. Nope. Without a crit. Ooh, whoa, we did? We did. His attack's just that crazy. Wow. Holy upscale. Alright, Hyper Fang. Is it resisted? Yeah, it's resisted. Should have gone Aqua Tail, but we'll live. Okay, Aqua Tail. See if we can do that. Espeon, Hyper Fang. There we go. Nice crit. Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang. Gouging Fire got eradicated by that. Okay, I like that. I like that. Epic Hatch. I mean, that's fine. Focus Band will take, though. Hey, positive. Yo, Foxy definitely missing on JJK. Well, to a degree. He said it's a little overhyped, and he said definitely overwhelmingly hyped. I don't even know what that means. I will say you should definitely watch JJK. Is it worth the watch, and is it very good? Yes. Is it the second coming of Christ that people make it out to be? No. No, but is it like, it's got its positives that make it worth its rep, but some people genuinely act like JJK is the best series of all time, and I would say it definitely is not. But it is a very high tier, great series. That we can agree on. I got another mushroom. I could have gotten Ice Fang. Not that I need it now, though. Of course, I just get one now, right? Another Egg Voucher Plus. Still buns. Yeah, community's bad. Community and most things are bad if we're being so serious. Yeah, JJK fans' most iconic thing is that they don't read. $170 final gym, Liza. D-Dance. And Aqua Tail through this one. No fairies. Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang. Let me think about this next one. I think I'm gonna go Hyper Fang. Yeah, it's pretty good. Light work, no reaction. Goat Gal is 100% wrong. The community is not iconic. Or wait, what did it say? It was trying to get you to try community. What did we say before? Terrible community? Yes, no. Geek is wrong. It is a terrible community. 100%. Goat Gal is 100% wrong. Their community is horrible. They are not very funny either. I'm not going to lie. Most of the JJK community are actually kind of cornballs. But that's the same. Most chronically online communities are cornballs, as we're being so serious. JJK is no exception, dude. That community is not funny, dude. They are corny as hell. And I've been deep in there before, dude. They are not. We are not hyping up the JJK community. No. And they do have a spoiler problem, even worse. They have a massive spoiler problem, dude. They're horrible. They're one of the worst communities for spoilers I have ever seen. Most with a manga ahead as well are gonna have spoilers, but yes, they are a bad community, dude. We are not gonna be defending this like there's some kind of funny group with a spoiler problem. Hell no. Good series always has bad fandom. Probably true. Once it gets big enough, it usually gets a bad fandom. Few goated communities? It's rare, but I'm not gonna say they don't exist. JK fandom is pretty bad. There's worse than them, though. Bad as they are, there is much worse. There's much worse. LARPing low-key became mainstream because of JJK. No exaggeration. No, you're kind of right. You're kind of right. LARPing did become a little more common because of JJK. It was big. It was big. Who do I like more, Vegeta or Gogeta? I feel like that's not a good question. I like them both because they're basically the same. But like, if I had to choose one or the other, lately I've actually fallen off the fusions a lot. Hot take. I have fallen off a lot with the fusions. I still like them. It's because they're so overused in the games for like the last 10 years as like the most hype thing ever. So they get spammed and spammed and spammed and people fall for it over and over and over. And I'm not as high on them anymore because of that. I feel like they've just been overdone so much that like my enjoyment on the fusions has been saturated. I forgot this wasn't the E4 yet. Thoughts on Gen 10 starters? They're sick. I want to see the final forms, but no complaints so far off first impressions. I think they're perfectly fine the way they are. Ugly or not on some of them. Ridley the Frog. Fans can't read, but they can sure spoil major story details. Yup. Worst leaks in Pokemon. Undertale. Undertale is full of weirdos a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like the Undertale, but not all of them. I've met some nice people, but Undertale fans do come off to me like, and I know like weirdo isn't a word I use in real life. And I don't really like it all that much, but I will say Undertale fans deserve that word. Like, they're like weirdos. They're better than like the My Hero Academia side of weirdos, but not by a ton. They're just like, they are a little weird. They are a little weird. Like the in-depth Undertale community, not Undertale fans. The Chronically Online side of Undertale is really weird. Pokemon and Star Trek? Huh. Mixed bag, not because people are corny because so many boomers are fans, they behave as expected. That makes sense. I would know nothing about the Star Trek in-depth community, but that makes sense to me, and that's a fair critique. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like there are a few communities that like are really old and boomers have like too much of a weight in, and that can make some things issues. I've seen that. I've seen that. Every fandom has a bad side, yes, but MHA is the worst new gen fandom. Oh, please shut up, Foxy. Don't even bring that up. You should get muted just for that. That's some nasty shit. But you are right. Like, MHA is really hard to top. They've had some nasty fuckers in there. Yeah. L-Take the Lizard is great. It's ugly. It's a W take. I mean, look, I said it was fine. It's just ugly. You know? Bite me. Fave game of the fandom. Yup, valid. MHA is good with fandom is rancid. Exactly. MHA is amazing. I love My Hero Academia. I didn't even finish it yet, though, tragically, because I haven't been caught up in recent years. But I was a huge MHA fan for a very long time. But it used to be shameful, because the MHA fandom's got some bad people in there. It's got some bad people in there. Alright, Espathra. And we easily cook in 2-tap. Hyperfang, 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 Hyperfang! Alright, time for the E4. Undertale shippers when they learn... Okay, I actually will point this out. Low-key. 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 Shipping culture as a whole is pretty weird, in my opinion. Not a shipper. Not a fan of shippers. But I will say this. It's kind of crazy to talk about the Undertale shippers and the fact that the main characters are children, which you hear all the time these days, while being a Pokemon fan, which is arguably the most notorious community for the shipping shit with Ash and all the girls for like 20 plus years. Undertale, I'm not saying they ain't, but it's a little, they really give us Volcano, not even by choice, by the way. A little crazy to say that coming from this community, you know? Oh, and then they burned me on the way out, really? It's a little crazy. You dropped MHA because the fandom being toxic? See, that is an L take. If you ever, and I'm gonna say this for everyone, if you ever drop a show because of the community, you come off to me as more embarrassing than they do. If you rob yourself of a great story or game or your show or book or experience because of how other people act about a fandom, you are in the wrong. That is a, like, no offense to Foxy specifically, but that is a loser ass take, real talk. I've met people like that. I hate that. It's the reason I'm still an MHA fan. Why would you let a community of people that you don't even have to interact with or be around to enjoy the product make you switch up on a good product. I hate that mindset. Like, it generally is like an ick for me. It's a pet peeve. It's a genuine pet peeve. I can't believe I'm using ick unironically, but I hate, and I mean hate that. If you ever drop something because of the community, I will 100% look at you different for that. I will 100%, because I hate when people do that. I really do. It is 100% a pet peeve for me, because it's such a close-minded, like almost brain dead take that I can't even like. And again, sorry, I don't mean this personally Foxy, because I do like Foxy as a person, and that's different. But in general, I can't stand that mindset. I cannot. He's like, why come out the fandom? I cannot do that. That's a very bad spot for me. Very bad spot for me. Can't do that. Deltarune is better than Undertale fandom, but still kind of sus. I agree. Cold take? Shipping's really weird. That is not a cold... Well, I'm not going to... That's a cold take. I was going to say that is a cold take. That's not a hot take, so I was going to say. I agree with that. Some people like it for the sake of writing stories, or like, there are some stories where shipping does come off normal, and it's not that bad. Like, it exists, and it's a part of, like, you want to see two characters get together. At the bare minimum of what it is, there are whole shows carried by the potential romance that can happen, or a dream of that romance and seeing it happen, even if it's not a romance show. One of those that comes off to me is actually The Rookie, which is a show you would not correlate with me liking. That was big because of shipping, and I wasn't deep into the community because I binged the show like when season 7 had just aired or something like that. But it's a big part of it, and it can be normal. The problem is that shipping on its most barest level, step 1, most barest level, is not that weird. The second you go up from that, it gets so bad. It really does. You get, it hits such a high degree of, they just get so weird, dude. Like, there's no way to articulate that any better. They get very weird about this kind of thing, and they get mad. And it's like, to be fair, this might be a hot take, and like, this is not in any way to be like super crazy, but I do think that there's two sides that are really bad in the shipping community. And you see this because it's all over. The people who ship the children, like we talked about earlier with Undertale, and Pokemon is another example of that, but there's a lot. And, wanting two children to get together, like, because it's a high school show or something like that, isn't necessarily that bad. But, like, when you start getting, like, 10-year-olds and stuff, I get a little, I get a little weird. Like, MHA shipping on a normal level. If you were just going to say that you think that, like, Deku and Uraraka would make a good couple, or whatever other characters, that's fine. There's nothing weird with that, in my opinion. That, like, you can say that. But the second you start, like, getting in depth or getting freaky, or either other side of it, we're looking at you with a bit of a side eye, you know what I mean? Really bad. And then the other side of it is, truthfully, LGBTQ shipping, only because that's okay. Like, shipping in that, and it's really MHAs when we give them a bad rep, if I'm being real. That kind of shipping is just as fine as any other shipping. You can ship, even if the character is not of that sexual orientation. Shipping is imagination headcanon at the heart of it. That is all it has to be. If you say, I would like that to happen, sure, there's nothing wrong with that. Or that you think it would work for whatever reason, that's also fine. The problem is that people will take it and argue, and it always explodes, because it brings out the homophobic people, and it also brings out the kind of like anti-homophobic is what I would call it, which is where they have to force that headcanon down everyone's throat because of whatever reasons they have for it. I've got a number I've seen over the years, but they have to force it, and they'll argue it, and they'll say that it is canon, and they'll get mad at the creator if it's not their ship. And you can have that with straight shipping too. That definitely 112% happens with straight shipping, but I see it a lot more often with the LGBTQ shipping. It's like the shipping wars become personal attacks. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a hot take, I don't know, but I think that I've seen both sides of that really evolve into it, and both of those sides of shipping have given it such a bad name to people who genuinely just want to watch a show and think that a couple would make a nice couple.
Like, I don't think that at heart is weird. I feel like not all shippers should get that, but people do. You know, people draw art because they think it would be cute of a couple. Like, people like that are normal. They're normal. And there's something wrong with that. They shouldn't be, like, shamed for that, you know? But as you get higher up the chain, it just gets so much worse. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's not a crazy hot take. I think that made enough sense. I think I was able to communicate that well. Yeah, let's not talk about Lot House. I know what you're talking about to a small degree. We can leave that as is. The crazy thing is too, like, you really see shipping happen more with like art styles. Like, the better the art style, the more ships you'll see, because people like drawing it and stuff like that. The Loud House, low key, so ugly on their art style because it's a children's cartoon. It's meant to be, and you still get such a terrible community around it. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. So bad. Now, getting spoiled on a show and not watching it because you got spoiled, I have different takes on. That's not the community, though. Even if the community spoiled it, you would say, I stopped watching it because I got spoiled on everything. That's different. And I still disagree with that, but to a far lesser degree. To a far lesser degree. One Piece fandom is good. One Piece fandom is honestly not that freaky. I can say, I really am being deep into One Piece since I was in high school. They're not that freaky. Especially because One Piece itself is not like that. They don't have a ton of shipping bad stuff. It's at least not something they're notorious for. They are notorious for one thing, though. And that is being obnoxious as hell. One Piece is not the worst fandom, but they are one of the most annoying fandoms you will ever meet. Because these dudes will swear One Piece the best on everything. One Piece better than your favorite anime all the time. No one's talking about One Piece, they gotta come in on some One Piece. They gotta talk about One Piece. It's all about One Piece. One Piece best. One Piece most manga sales. One Piece most this. One Piece most that. Like, shut the hell up. Okay? That's what they're known for. They're known for being really annoying, but I would take really annoying over the other ones any day. People feeding and getting mad over two characters getting together who are not real is really weird. Agreed. You should not be getting emotionally mad over it. You can be disappointed that things didn't work out. It's like your favorite character dying. Like, your couple doesn't work out. You could be disappointed. You could be a little upset, but don't take it too far. Is far. Yeah, facts. Deep caught the stray. He did not start it. That was crazy. Promised Neverland was something that was popular. I was into Promised Neverland, but not when it was popular, so I didn't miss it. I read all of Promised Neverland. I loved it. They really botched the anime so hard. MHA has a gross and nasty shipping fandom when they send death threats to the writer. 100% agreed. That is so insane, dude. And of course, you know, a couple of people's actions do represent the whole, but it does represent an aspect of that community that is really bad, and it's a very vocal aspect too. It's honestly weirder when they are real, but even the shipping at that point, yeah, that's fair. But generally, most things are fine in moderation, but you get too invested, kind of crazy. Exactly right, dude. And there is no reason we should be going to these lengths over these ships. The anime with the aliens, I don't think it was with aliens, but it was with some weird stuff in it. One Piece is just really toxic. You should watch it. Nah, I don't think One Piece is that toxic. Again, I think they're just really annoying. They're not aliens, but yes, it was with stuff like that. I saw a One Piece fan comment how saying beef, that's bad. Crazy. One Piece really good, but I'm not watching it alone. It's that I'm not watching it alone. Okay. Demon Slayer fandom is fine. Demon Slayer fandom can be a little bit weird, but not to the degree of most of these. I would say that they were also really bad on spoilers and still are. No, they're terrible on spoilers, dude. They're just JJK Juniors. They are JJK Juniors with spoiling. If you haven't seen the new movie, like the one that just came out and the one that's coming, my God, I've read the manga, so I know it all already before the movie even came out. I've read the manga years ago. They have spoiled that movie 1,000,000 times over. 1,000,000 times. They are just JJK Jr. That's it. They are that bad. They are genuinely that bad. And on top of that, they used to be sucking, talking about that animation. Now, Demon Slayer animation is fire, but it has competitors. Back before JJK and any of those crazy ass animation, like other animes with that animation, they were terrible. Demon Slayer was what JJK would become. Like, they were the original JJK. They are pretty bad. They are still, right after that new movie just dropped, they were spoiling left and right all the time. Not a fan of the JJK community, or the Demon Slayer community, even though I do like it. I do like JJK. But they're terrible. They are just JJK juniors. Everything bad about JJK applies equally to Demon Slayer, more or less, except for the like it's just bigger. You know, watch 100 episodes of my favorite anime. Now I will say that the people, it's two-sided with One Piece. Because most people are too dumb to realize you can just use a filler skipper and shorten the experience by a lot. But there's also these days stuff like One Piece. You could just learn how to fucking read and read the manga. Regardless, people are like, oh, I don't want to watch One Piece because it's too long. Boo fucking who? And there are people who will force it down their throats saying you need to. People who turn away from One Piece because of its length immediately do give me another kind of ick, a smaller one. But I'm not a fan of that because there's clearly some issue going on there. Like, you're missing out on greatness for that. That is ignorance and a number of other things, right? Even if you just watch it every once in a blue moon and you're just inching your way through it here or there, go for it. But there's too many ways for anyone to just use their brain to get through One Piece these days that it's not that fair a critique. But for those fans, they have started to even do the remake of One Piece coming out soon, which is going to give people basically no excuse. We'll see how good it actually is, but yes. Yes. What did we say about JoJo's? Quite calm. They're not calm, yeah, but they're good. Yeah, JoJo's honestly is fairly tame these days. But there are a lot of JoJo's LARPers, which is a problem. A lot of part skippers, a lot of people who are just jumping in on a trend. There's a lot of them in there, but mostly I'd say JoJo is one of the best I've heard so far. Yes, I agree. Has-Been fandom is something else, dude. I haven't even ever seen Has-Been, but I agree that they're pretty freaky from what I have seen, though. Like, the Has-Been Hotel fans are really, really bad. Really bad. Fearin' fans? I would disagree. I don't think Fearin' fans have been very bad, though I'm pretty new to the Fearin' community myself. I know that people goon over Ubel, but, like, gooners are in any community, so I feel like that's not too much of a take, personally. I feel like Fearin', like, other than what you're saying, they have gooners in them, like every other community. Like, what else could be bad about the Fearin' community so far? I feel like it's been pretty decent. Dragon Ball fandom. Dragon Ball fandom is notoriously one of the worst fandoms, but to be fair, there's two sides to it. They're really annoying, like One Piece. They're just another side of that. Dragon Ball and One Piece fans are both very annoying. The One Piece is still worse. And the second half is that they're more of a civil war community. Like, I genuinely think the Dragon Ball fandom, other than being annoying, which is like, he can't be Goku, though. Goku's still better, though. Like, that's gone down over the years. There are a couple idiots still around there. But I shit you not, the Dragon Ball fandom's worst enemy is the Dragon Ball fandom. Like, I genuinely think they piss each other off far more than anyone outside the community. They are just always fighting, always disagreeing, always misinterpreting, always bitching, to be flat out. It's just something with Dragon Ball every day being on Dragon Ball community. Dragon Ball community is the reason I deleted Twitter. I genuinely hate them so bad. They have some of the biggest idiots, the most baboon-brained people you will ever meet. And people think the Dragon Ball community is that bad. You have no idea how bad they are if you're not in that community, dude. Not good. They are not peak, dude. They do have some good aspects to them. And Dragon Ball's like my top brand of all time, right up there at Pokemon, dude. But Dragon Ball community is terrible, but you do have some good sides to it. You have the people who make amazing animations, people who make amazing videos and tributes, people who make amazing art, people who make a lot of creative stories and content like that. There are really good people whose lives have been changed by Dragon Ball, who try to become better people and change other people's lives by Dragon Ball. There's a good side, but right now this conversation is about the bad. Has-Been Hotel isn't even that bad. Fans are just weird and haters too over the top. I would disagree. You know about Has-Been Hotel, but not JJK? Holy airball. Oh, fuck no. Has-Been Hotel is a show I'm not saying is that bad, but their community gives it a really bad rep. And I also think the art style is kind of fugly, if I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna judge it without watching it. Chainsaw movie was great with the animation. Agreed. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, Dragon Ball fandom, yeah, they got a lot of issues. They're pretty toxic. Yep, most of y'all were saying that too. They are pretty toxic. Yeah. Agreed. Dragon Ball fandom is peak sometimes. They go overboard with the Goku solo. See, I knew that was going to come up, but like people drag that out a little bit. There are some like that, but it's not as much as it used to be. Just kind of notorious. So it's everyone's like free 99 quote on the Dragon Ball community. Yeah. There are some larger JoJo's on the better end. Ubel enjoyers and all that. Yeah, this is mostly gooners. Yeah, I didn't see anything bad from Fearon. I agree. I haven't seen anything bad from Fearon myself. Lord Paragon. Oh, don't even bring him up, dude. That's just bad. Exactly. They'll fight about anything, dude. Listen, let me do a poll right now. I'm gonna tell you this. I know the answer to this question. If you get it wrong, you're blocked and banned. So here's the question. Who is stronger? Who's stronger? Buuhan, Super Buu, Gohan absorbed, or Kid Buu? Vote on this. Vote on this. Voltage, have you ever played Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies? Yes. Some. Let me do this E4. We're going to talk about this poll. Alrighty, let's do Sydney. D-Dance, I think we can spare 2 here to get that actual boost. And we'll go Hyper Fang. We don't have the sun, but as long as we don't fight someone fire, we probably are going to be fine. Or we do have the sun, which is bad. I didn't want to go to Volcano, but they made me. He is still stomping just neutral damage. He is really good, dude. I'm not gonna have many critiques on this guy. I think by the end of this, I think he's genuinely one of the best I've used. Like, easily. I don't even think it's very close. I don't even think it's very close. I probably should have taken the X speed there, but it's okay. We're gonna get a speed boost anyway. Do I still have Leppas? I hope so. He's also surprisingly tanky. He doesn't get one shot, but I think he flinched. Having the items that can flinch, making up for the lack of the normal chance to flinch, is actually pretty good. I noticed that. Okay, very good. I have a poll going in chat right now, video, which is going to determine my community. And I'm really going to have quite the reactions. Let's say that, quite the reactions. Man, these doubles are so obnoxious today, dude. Will they just get out the way? I don't know why I've had so many. I guess we'll just take another citrus. He has too many? 9 cycles are. Okay, you have too many? Alright, Muck. Sure. Okay, Glacia, Ice. We used to resist, now we're neutral. Not great, but we'll manage. Okay, Abomasnow. Oh, shit. I was definitely mashing. Ooh, that hurts. Might have been able to 2-tap them. Oh, well, we'll still live one more. Lives Thunderfang, that makes sense. Yeah, Fairy's a little bit of a... Fairy Ice is probably his worst type matchup. Probably, right? He still makes it, though. Alright, we'll take it. Goodbye, Frostlass. And goodbye, Mamoswine. Man, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. He's doing good. Baton? Sure, why not? Maybe if we need it. Dude, is it one of my abilities or something that's attracting these doubles? Is there just something I'm missing? Or am I just having, like, terrible luck? We don't really need the big nugget at this point. Just give me the voucher. Oh no, Voltage, you're not gonna have any money. Used to get that all the time, dude. And I just don't care anymore. I know what I'm doing. Goodbye. Tragically, this guy's cooked. We got one more turn. I may as well just pass it over to Cyclozar. Because... Oh, that also passed over the down, yeah. Well, at least it saved us. Alright, there we go. Alright, chat, if you haven't voted on the poll, now's your time. Get that vote in. Get that vote in. Okay, I may as well regen this guy. Or revive him. Champion. Actually, free max revive. I have no need for that Master Ball. Alright, Steven. Interesting. Okay, well, I do have to rely on water here, tragically. I mean, I could get away without it, but let's see how much damage it does. Well, it's Sandstorm, actually, so we're at full strength. Mega Metagross, okay. I'm gonna live one for sure, even with a crit. We do live ourselves, though. Get some heals off. It lives barely. Went for Ice Hammer, okay. We will take it down, at least. Damn, that Starf became special attack. I always hate when it gets the wrong attack stat. Swap, okay. We're still hanging in there. W Sweeper Snapper. Sturdy, is that it for us? Nah, we live. Yup, good job. Claydol, stomped. And Galurk. Okay, we got it. Easy win. He cooked the E4N champion. No notes. Beautiful performance. Oh my god. Alright, dude. How many votes is this? 14? Okay, last chance. I'm gonna go to the count of 3. There's still over double that in this stream, so someone else can vote if you know. If you know. I need to see a winner. Somebody break this tie. Break the tie. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Going 3 times. This is what's wrong with the Dragon Ball community. Right there. This is my evidence. How many years has it been since the answer to this question came out? And we still don't know who is stronger between Kid Buu and Buuhan. What's crazy is it's not even close. And this is still a debate. It's still a content-worthy debate that people still make shorts and videos on it to this day. Hello, Pinecone Eater. Because nobody knows the answer and it is clear as shit with some common sense. The answer is Buuhan. It's not even close. It's not even an opinion. It's literal logic. And there's multiple pieces of evidence for that. Let me just start with this. Buuhan, Super Buu, not even Buuhan. Super Buu with no body absorbed was strong enough that Super Saiyan 3 Goku knew he had 0 chance. 0 to win. Right? Then he absorbed a fusion of a Super Saiyan 3. They defused, so he only has Goten, Trunks, and Piccolo. Then he goes from there to absorb Gohan. Ultimate Gohan was said to be stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And was able to fight Super Buu and whoop his ass before being absorbed by Buu. So, how in the fuck would Kid Buu, who has Fat Buu taken out of him, Gohan, Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks removed from him, how would he be stronger than Buhan? And then you watch Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight Kid Buu, and Goku says that he would be able, if he could charge up to full power, eradicate Kid Buu with a Kamehameha in Super Saiyan 3. Right? But he runs out of power, so I gotta go with the Spirit Bomb because he has no energy. What sense does it make for anyone to say he's the strongest? The only evidence that people point to for Kid Buu being stronger is that in the anime, they do hype him up in the English dub. They overhype him up a little bit. They hype him up a little bit more. But you can literally watch the facts in front of your eyes. Like, people have zero... Like, JJK fans are the same way. If the narrator says something, it must be fact. Like, let's just deny the evidence in front of our fucking eyeballs. It's the stupidest thing ever. And yes, it is. Someone else made that point. I see Rustlin said this. Someone said, in the anime, it is said that if they had grabbed Ultimate Gohan, he probably could have just won by himself. So how does 2 + 2 equal 1? That's the logic they used to say Kid Buu. So goofy. So goofy. That's the issue. That's the issue right there. 100%. That is the issue. With that. That's 100% it. So I hope you understand. Yo, Deep Sea message retracted? He probably tried to save himself. Don't try to deny that now, Deep Sea. That was my screenshot of that, bro. He tried to get out of here. He was pinned for that one. Yes, dude. So that's really stupid. Really stupid. That's the whole problem with the Dragon Ball community, and it's wider. I know some of y'all were just clicking stuff, but the fact that the fact that it won despite some random votes is the exact issue. And you could put this poll on a Dragon Ball YouTuber's channel, you're still gonna get like a 50-50 split, because people genuinely are just so ignorant. They just don't understand. Now I was gonna say, Foxy exposed himself as a LARPer, by the way, because he was saying earlier he needs his Dragon Ball what ifs. Needs them. So he's jobless. He betrayed the channel, by the way. Odd behavior. And is on there, on that membership, on Salad's What Ifs. He hasn't even seen or read Dragon Ball. Now, it's great that he's fixing that, like with Burmy, fixing being a LARPer. But that dude Foxy's an Omega LARPer. What? That dude is a LARPer. That dude is 100% a LARPer, 100% a LARPer. But it's good he's fixing it. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Started watching, but you fell off. You can watch it with your boyfriend. I'm trying to pick it up. Oof, that's tragic. Sorry to hear it. And I saw some people just talking about the poll. Yeah. Have I read Chainsaw Man? No, but Chainsaw Man's community also sucks ass. Yeah, Gohan got very overconfident. Agreed. What did Deep Sea do? Oh. That was my mistake. I meant to just miss it. Oh, you didn't want to remove it? Oh, it's okay. No, we know who it was. You've read a chunk of Dragon Ball. You said a massive chunk. Are you Blind Foxy? Oh, let's pin it. Let's pin it. I got the comment right here. Mr. LARPer. Reading a massive chuck? You can even spell it. Massive chuck. Don't at me. Let's go replace this. Massive chuck. You didn't even read the whole thing, dip. Don't be coming at me and my blind LARPing ass. Oh, hell no. Massive chuck. Yeah, you're free, Deep Sea. You're free. Reading a massive chunk. That's still LARP. You didn't even finish it. You didn't even finish reading it. Like, what? Nice try with that massive chunk. Don't ever at me in my own chat. You better watch yourself. Don't you ever. I got that right there on receipts. That's your own quote, your own message. Why don't you try learning how to read that and try learning how to spell it next? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yes, there are levels to this LARP. There are levels to this LARP. But it's okay, you know? There's levels to it. Hello, Softist. Tisk, tisk. That is what we call LARP's position. Deep Sea of the Betty is not a LARPer. Community at each other's throats for who's a LARPer and who ain't. The LARP Wars. Massive chunk. Is there talking about the yellow angry bird? There was a massive chunk. You got his voltage blind, his Foxy illiterate. That's why you gotta watch now. Then he'll stop being a LARPer when he finishes it. But for now, it's a late. Look, I said props. At least you're fixing it. At least you're fixing it. But that's still LARP. That is definitely still LARP. Alright, 195, let's cook. I don't think we're getting through 3 bars, but I said that on 2 bars. So let's see. Oof, that hurt bad. Alright, we can't live another, so. We do, wow. Good job, I actually like that. This is resistance, so go over to Aquatail. It lives, don't. Okay, it went for Iron Head for some reason. For some reason. We do have our big move. Can this one-shot? It does. That was a crit, too. Beautiful one-shot of Mega Rayquaza. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Thunder Fang. Yeah, this guy's nasty. This is the redemption Feraligatr needed, without a doubt. This is his redemption. Is this ours? Yes, and we one-shot the Vikavolt. Oh! Yes, dude. Yeah, he's goated now. The Mega has saved him. The Mega has saved him. He's now goated. I didn't change his nature either, did I? He has lower defense. I don't really care, though. I totally forgot about him earlier, but it's okay. That brother is moving. Still, this is attack booster, which is good. X defense for the end is fine. But yeah, holy redemption. I really love that. We're going to be there in like nanoseconds. But let's get cooking. Yeah. So what do we got here? Semi-dyslexic? Okay, dude, am I an asshole if I say, how are you semi-dyslexic? Am I an ass for that? Is that a thing? Let me just say, I'm ignorant. Let's just say that. I am ignorant. I admit that I'm ignorant. I do not know what semi-dyslexic is. I did not know dyslexic came in percentages. So if I'm wrong, you guys can say voltage L. All right, like I got no clue, so I can't even speak on that. Sure, bro. Burmy's too far. Burmy LARPer, let's go! Burmy LARPer! The site I was using to read Dragon Ball was taken down and turned to Crunchyroll. I'm not even going to comment on the, yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. There's a million sites out there, but fair enough. Look, it's okay, man. Just, if you admit to the LARP, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. It's, everyone, well, not everyone, but some people LARP. You're fixing it bit by bit, and we're proud of you for that. We support your growth journey, righting the wrongs. All right, let's get these memory mushrooms. So I could run, I said he had Screech, didn't I? Was he the one with Screech? Yeah, so I could have him be his own debuffer, but I doubt I'm gonna get the chance, but I'm not using Aquatail anyway, so who cares? I have enough for a few. Definitely Muck. I need that Screech back ASAP. Yep, Screech. I didn't get Acid Spray this time. So someone said I get Acid Spray every time with Muck. This is actually the first run since these showcases I didn't get it. So that's pretty crazy. Sand Slash. EQ would be pretty bad. But no matter what, it's an AoE, so he's going to have to make do. Swords Dance. We don't need U-Turn. Make him hit harder if he's needed. I didn't see any debuffing moves either. Semi-Seer, no good moves for the end of the game here at all. No debuffs either. Yeah, he has Leer, which I guess is fine over, like, Hydro Steam. He has Earth Power. I forgot about that. He has Earth Power. He has Earth Power. Okay. And then Muck. Oh, I already did muck. So, no, this is pretty good. Okay, now this first stage is going to be pretty hard. I almost want to fish for an X special defense because, as chat also pointed out, we have got an Eterna Beam coming our way, but let's see what happens. I'm going to trust he can live. With all his items, I'm going to trust in it. Let's see. He missed! Oh! Oh! Y'all saw that? He just missed the Eterna Beam! Boom! Our faith paid off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. Do that. Let's do Fire Lash for the debuffs. He goes for Cyclozar. Okay. Pull out protection. There's the one. Okay, I need Muck. Hyper Fang and then Screech. He D-Max Cannon's Muck. Oh, there's the crit! Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. Yo. And he's going for Muck again, and that's the game! Full faith! Full faith! Full faith! Full faith! Full faith! Full faith. That is the game. All right. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. We are aiming for 5,000 subscribers as our next big goal. Would love for more of you to join the Voltage crew. And, of course, if you want to see more from me, check the description down below for the Discord, the Twitch, and more series from me like Digimon Story, Time Stranger. Can't recommend it enough. Binge it. It is so good. If you're already familiar with the game, just tap right in. Either way, check it out. I cannot recommend it enough. I love that game with a passion. Would love to see more of you over there. And there's other stuff down there if you're interested in something else in the description as well. If you want a Pokemon like Snapper, potentially your favorite Mega or another favorite Pokemon, it's going to come up on a showcase, then definitely consider becoming a channel member. At the lowest tier, you get your favorite Pokemon nickname, whatever you want, amongst other benefits. So definitely consider that. And it does apply to every Pokemon game I play. So that is Pokerogue, official games, ROM hacks, you name it. That's yours. So definitely consider it if you are interested. Otherwise, that is his win. Panseer got a first, so did Sandshrew, so we'll take that. A couple extra vouchers we're able to fit in. Thanks to him being a blue shiny, he definitely deserves that. We got 3 5 pulls, 2 10 pulls, and then I'll give my final thoughts on the Gator. 5, nothing. Nothing. There's an epic. Sick. 10. Nothing there, and 10 again. And another epic. Okay, we got 2 for that. I will take it. So, final thoughts on our boy, the Gator. Even without Surging Strike. Now, Surging Strikes would have made this guy even more monstrous. But he got by without it really well. He's amazing in the early game. And I didn't even have his right ability at first. But he is amazing in the early game. He does so well in each form up to that point, especially with him at his full power there. By the time he's fully evolved, he definitely does slack a little bit in the water department. Even Surging Strikes would help with this a lot, though. So that would fix that one like hole in his build, but he still does well, especially with those bite moves all the way up. But then when you get the Mega on him, dude, when you get the Mega, he is just a monster. So much defenses, so much offense. D-Dance giving him the extra attack, and he is just, he's got no weaknesses damn near. He's strong enough, especially with Surging Strikes, he would take care of fairy types. He still was able to, as you saw. Now, we did get lucky at the end. Obviously, a smarter play would have just been to have someone else wear down first stage Eternatus. I risked it. He locked in for me. Boom. But that is probably the one area where he'd be a little faulty, is like that first stage of Eternatus, but because he needs the setup. But even still, when you build with the special defense, you get a special defense item, anything like that, and you can easily patch that hole. He destroyed Rayquaza, even when he didn't have the good moves for it, without Ice Fang, without having the other move, and then Hyper Fang one-shot Mega Rayquaza. What more is there to say? He's one of the best I've used, without a doubt. He is, without a doubt, one of the best Megas I've used of the full list. I would place him high, maybe even better than like Darkrai in them. He's probably even above them. Like, he might be top 3, genuinely. Genuine. Let me see real quick. This dude, I would probably put him over, definitely over Darkrai. Like, he's around Mega Floette tiers. He might even be better than Floette. Like, he's at least 3rd best at what I've used so far, low key, despite some of the buffs. But like, a lot of these might have been good, but he was amazing. Like, I genuinely think there's like no notes, no weaknesses. Like, he was ridiculous, and he was 0 strikes. Not a single strike on this guy, not a single reset. He stomped it. Better than Shimeko, 100%. Better than Shimeko. And better than Golurk for sure, too. He is one of the best. He had 0 resets all the way up. He is right up there. He is right up there. He is like top 2, top 3 of the mon I've used so far. He didn't even really need the team with him. Besides like once or twice he fainted at all. He was just that good. So W for Alligator. We love to see the growth on him. And that's all from me from the video end. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. Voltage out. All right, stream. Let me get these final thoughts in with y'all and see what we had to say on here. I think the last thing I saw was Foxy not admitting he's a LARPer. It's okay. We can admit it for him. It's okay. Okay. Foxy on his hill. Yeah, no, he's still LARPer. If I find Biggie's hand does. Okay. Yeah, it's RNGs aren't physical and don't get it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Is it killing me? W miss. Yes, that miss was crazy, dude. That was insane. I saw chat react to that, dude. That was a nuts. That was definitely an RNG move right there. Voltage RNGs. That was crazy that he cooked. Complete free eats. Sold his soul for such luck. Neg diff. Yeah. Yeah, Voltage RNG is pretty crazy. That was absolutely nuts how that just went down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What else is on here? Urshifu looking sad for sure, dude. Urshifu looking real bad in these days. He ain't what he used to be. Brother's falling off. Falling off. We can agree he's goated. Yup, I agree. We can't agree on that KJ. I can finally agree on a goated mon. Yup, no strikes for sure. 0 strikes. And yep. Burmy LARP at my stream. So you're okay? Oh, oops. Alright, that'll be tonight's video. Tomorrow's going to be a Digimon episode. I'm taking a day off of streaming tomorrow, so I will not be streaming just a video tomorrow. Most likely, that is unless Stellar Arcade talks me into something to do with Talk On. That may happen. But otherwise, I'm trying to take a day off, so we'll see what happens. And then, Sunday, I will be back. Probably with a Digimon stream. Probably going to be streaming Digimon again. But we'll see what actually happens that day. It could be anything, but it probably won't be Rogue. Next Rogue is probably Monday. So I'll see you guys soon. Yup, you guys have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekends. Have a fun time. I am looking forward to enjoying the rest of my night before my shift tomorrow. Thankfully, not a bad one, though. I'll survive, and then we'll keep cooking. Thank you guys for joining. I will see y'all all later. Voltage out.